That's a sign that it worked.
Yeah, this is good. Is this from like the Hangouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we
Cool.
broadcast
I
to?
think.
I don't see anything live though. Like, oh, there you go. I see it now
Where?
on your
I
page.
don't see it.
You're
What
live.
am what am
Oh,
I?
there you are.
Yep.
Where? Oh, there. Go on
I
then.
see it.
Anything live
All right,
on
then
your
I'll
page?
go. Bye.
Oh, there you are. We're here. You just gotta
What's
mute your devices.
I did it, I
So it's
think.
pretty loud.
I got it,
So,
right? You don't hear echo on me?
huh?
You don't hear echo on my end, do you?
No.
Okay.
And Kirsty's just gonna play moderator, I guess,
Oh,
for the
she's not
most
gonna
part.
participate.
No.
Darn
Hopefully,
it.
follows us here.
Okay.
She has a migraine, so she probably won't.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Rusty. Oh, there she is. Hi, Trisha. Sorry, we're technically challenged. Um, I don't have Twitter linked up to like all my Facebook and all my stuff, and it's not on my phone. So when I go to send her the link, I'd have to log out to go onto Twitter. It's just, and my computer's like archaic, so it's not even
Yeah.
it's not up to par. So we're gonna do it this way for now. And thank you, Kirsty. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. I felt so bad, Nikki. I couldn't even help you. I'm like, girl, I don't even know.
No worries. I mean, this is the first time for both of us, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You could forget that. I'm like, my whole family is sick, and my bedding, everything is being washed right now.
Okay.
Long
It was a long day, huh?
day.
Yeah. That little, yeah, well, you got a little one, so it makes it even more
Yeah,
so.
truly. Yay! So
Uh-huh.
here we got everyone piling in. So I wanted this to be basically why we like Trisha. You know,
Yep.
and because I'm kind of sick of seeing all the hate
Yeah.
um
Negativity all the time.
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of wanted to put a positive spin um, on the whole matter.
Yeah. That's why I said I'm in,
Nice.
you know?
And I've been watching her since April or May. I just know it was around spring
Right.
that I started watching.
And how was it with you? Like what happened when you
So
first came in there?
she didn't get ready with me or something along those lines, and I thought at first I didn't know what to think, but I kept watching, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this woman is hilarious. Like she's freaking funny as hell.
Me too.
And then I just started noticing all the that she started to get once she started talking about what's her name? The girl that died recently. Well, not too recently, back in the summer, over the summer.
I don't even know about that one.
Comedian. Um, anyways, Stevie TV.
Okay.
And I just saw the backlash that she got from that. And I'm just like, why can't someone talk about,
What they want
how
to. Right.
about nothing? Like,
Yeah.
it just struck me how ridiculously rude everyone was being for no reason.
Well, I think probably what happened as far as I am, and you can tell me how you were. Same thing when I came in there, it was like I forget who said it, and I know I told Trisha this before. Somebody was like, "Oh, you're in for it," just I forget exactly how they worded it, and I thought, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and watch. And she was doing a get ready with me, doing something, making funny jokes or whatever, and I'm like, this is funny. I don't see what the problem is. But see what happened. We probably didn't know, at least I didn't, anything that went on in the past. And as far as I was concerned, I didn't care because I didn't
Yeah.
know these people. I didn't even know that part of YouTube existed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it was like, I'm not going to,
Well,
damn the girl when I don't
everyone's,
know her.
yeah, everyone's like, you better get ready,
Yes.
I kept waiting. I'm like, ready for what? Okay, I'm ready. Nothing. Anything.
Yeah, nothing. I saw nothing. And then the things that I did see, I would try and kind of catch up because I'm thinking this whole, YouTube, as far as this part, is new to me. So then I started clicking on other videos and seeing what this one was saying and that one was saying. And I kept thinking to myself, well, okay, then it's people saying nasty things about each other. I've done
Mhm.
that. I'm sure you've done it. So, you know what I mean? Like when you don't like somebody or they don't like you, you're going to talk shit.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I
Right?
get that aspect of it, but what I don't get is the extreme nature of it all. Like, I've already looked at the archives. I already know what people are
Right.
telling me why she's so horrible. I mean, making fun of Amy Slayton, really? Like,
Right. Right. Exactly.
really? Come on, guys.
But again, a
Or
person that I didn't friggin' know. You know what I
I
mean?
didn't either. I had
Yeah, I
no idea.
don't, yeah, didn't know her. And
Drama channels actually until I saw Trisha. I didn't know
right.
about any of them, to be honest.
No, I didn't either. And then the other thing is if you do like somebody, like remember I said this to you the other day too, if you like somebody, even in my real life, let's say, and it's my friend,
Mm-hmm.
and there's something that she's saying or doing that I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is she doing that for? Um, that doesn't mean I'm gonna be like, oh, that's it, friendship's over, because then tell you the truth, the friendship wasn't real.
Yeah.
Am I right? Like, I mean, that's just how I feel, but
No, I mean that is true. I mean, I'm not going to say who I voted for, but that means I would have lost a lot of friends in the political elections. Like, had I, because me and my friend
right,
on something, it doesn't mean I'm going to be like, all right, peace now. Like, why?
exactly.
That's not a
Yeah,
true friend. And I
no,
see
it's
her
not.
lose all her true friends, well, YouTube
Yeah,
friends all the time, and it
right.
gets disgusting. I hate to see it time and time again.
Yeah,
Um,
it's kind of sucky, you know.
it's shitty just because she's who she is. So what?
Right.
I'm getting backlash, and
Well,
we
that's
should
what
be
I
able
was
to
just
like.
gonna say to you. Like now you're getting, and everybody does. I'm sure I do too. I don't really care either, but you get like the hate, like that you're crazy because you like her. Like, okay, but that again, I think people are missing the point. If she
Yeah.
has an issue with somebody, I it's not my issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to jump on the hate train. I'm not going to do that.
Hmm.
I'm just not, unless they're going to do something to me. Even if they make fun of me, I don't care. I don't know them, don't care to. But I'm not going to jump on the hate train. I'm just not going to do it.
I mean, even if she, like, hypothetically, like, all these people, they lose their wrenches here and there. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And Kirsty, thanks again for doing that. By the way,
Yeah, thank you.
I couldn't get it figured out for the life of me.
Yeah.
Probably something I probably won't do on my channel, but I did want to do it with Rachey because her and I have both liked Trisha and followed her for some time,
Hmm.
and the hate is just unreal.
Right.
Um, I mean, I can honestly say that there are people out there that are keeping me from going into other people's chats. Like, I can't enjoy other chats any longer. There are people that have made me not want to be on their chats, on their streams because of things they say and hateful, just disgusting stuff.
Because they jump on you
And
when you go in.
oh yeah, yeah, I get that a
Yeah.
lot. I mean, I get called the C word and B word and all that jazz. I don't want to be cussing on Kirsty's channel.
That word is, remember, I told you that too. That word is, it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Back when I was younger, that was like the word that you just didn't say. It just didn't sound right. I mean, I have a mouth like a truck driver. I'm not gonna lie. I curse. I'm not, but that word is like, ugh.
Like, for example, right here, Irish mum of three. Nikki, you are just vile to people, you hypocrite. No, Christy, mom of three, I'm not vile to people, and I'm not being hypocritical. I become vile when people come for me. If you
Right.
come for me, you know what I mean? I'm allowed to like who I want to like. If you want to sit there and harass me simply because I enjoy someone's content, that's fucking ridiculous. Pardon my
Yeah.
language. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's
Did
why.
you see Bless's question, Nikki?
No,
She said, "As are you getting hate due to her actions or because of a friendship?"
because of a friendship.
Yeah. I was just gonna say that. I don't think it's because of actions.
And even if it is her actions, I think she's funny. Honestly, I don't see anything that she's doing that's wrong. I mean, I've seen improvement. And in the past, she used to fall into the drama and really, really spew some shit. But she was just throwing it all back at people I saw throwing it at her.
Right.
So I don't really understand where she's so vile, because I've had it happen to me. I've had people literally toss shit at me, and when I toss it back, they're like, "Oh, you're so vile. You're such a terrible person." It's like, well, where is this all coming from? You started this with me,
Right.
you know?
It's being defensive. And anybody who's being defensive is going to be like, "Oh yeah, you're going to come at me, let me fucking tell you." And then you start going back at them. Of course it's going to get nasty on both sides. It's going to happen. You're not
Yeah.
going to take all this criticism and somebody calling you all these names and go, "That's okay, honey. That's okay." You know what I mean? Like my thing is I'm not going to um I don't even know how to word it. I'm just not going to, like I said before, jump on a hate train when they haven't done anything to me per se,
Mm-hmm.
directed right at me. You know what I mean?
Like
That's
these
just how
comments
I
right here, like this is just
am. What?
me, but
What?
fortunate. Like this is someone that I would block if I was in charge of the chat. How
Hmm.
proud are y'all for your friend bullied someone till they died, till they killed themselves? First off, if someone kills themselves, you can't sit there and blame someone else.
No,
Period. Shit,
no,
what they said.
no. That
Period.
means that person that has already had that in their mind. So
There's
whether
a
it
difference
be, yeah,
offensive lying about people. If
right,
someone's gonna lie on you, I'll lie on you back. And
right.
I've seen people lie on her all the time, and so she lies on them back. And
Yeah.
so,
What's
Rachel,
that
you
say?
support when she lies on people, calls their doctors, lies about their kid. Look at all this. Look at
I'm
this. Are you
looking.
looking at
I'm looking.
like
I'm
this
going
is
to ask
exactly
this.
about. This is exactly
Wait,
what I'm talking
let
about.
me
Yeah, no,
ask this. Okay, I'm going to read, I'll read it. It says, so Rachel, you support TT when she lies on people, calls doctors, lies about their kids, refuses to allow deceased to rest in peace. I hope she gets your family too one day, Rachel, then maybe you'll understand. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen one day because I don't see that happening. But um, do I agree with anybody doing any of that stuff, whether it be Trisha or anybody? No, I don't. But I don't know the story that how it started from the beginning to make somebody want to do those things. Like to make somebody want to seek out somebody's doctor, then somebody had to have done something to me
mm,
first. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not just going to pick up a fucking phone and call somebody's doctor or try to find something out if somebody didn't say or do something to me to provoke it. Now, that don't mean that person did it first to me. It could have been a back and forth thing. That's what I'm saying. Whatever started it,
mm-hmm.
um, it probably just kept manifesting and manifesting. So no, I don't agree with people doing that stuff per se. That's why you would never see me sitting there, say,
Yeah,
do it. Yeah, go ahead, call this, call that. I would just be sitting there supporting her. Are you okay?
yeah.
Whatever, things like that.
Well, the thing is that people have done this to her. And someone asked me in the chat. They mentioned someone's name. It's someone, I guess being slandered, being called, pedophile, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to mention this person's name, but you know what? I don't know what transpired against them, but the kind of stuff that said person writes me and says to me, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I'm not going to repeat it. That person's blocked from my chat just
Right.
because I like somebody. And now apparently I'm getting all defensive. This is me stating my opinion. whether or not you think it's defensive, that's on you. I'm not trying to be defensive or come off defensive, but I'm just being real, trying to answer your guys' questions. You don't understand why I like somebody. I enjoy her material. I think she's funny. Whether she lies on people, you're lying on her. Every person, I mean, I don't think she's lying on anyone. I think she's going off from a standpoint of what she personally knows. If she does lie on someone, I think it's because they lied on her. I've watched it. She exposes cancer scams. I've seen it. And you guys just kind of turn a blind eye to everything. Like, still, F you, Trisha. Like, come on. Really, though?
Yeah. And I'm going to say this too. This is our first time doing this live and trying to watch the comments. So if we miss a comment or something, it's because it's gone by. I'm trying to see them. So just bear with us here. I'm trying to see them. Kaylee did say something there, and I do agree with that. 2 wrongs don't make a right. It doesn't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that because if one person, whether it be Trisha or the other person, whoever started up their thing with each other or their beef, then it's going to go back and forth until it blows up, or people part ways and don't talk ever again, or maybe they make up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I'm just saying I haven't seen her do anything to me. Do I agree with everything? No. I don't agree with everything. Just like I have friends in real life, I don't agree with everything they do. So, I'm not going to agree with everything they do. That doesn't mean I don't like them anymore.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Why can't I like somebody? I mean, I've seen all of you guys do even more disgusting things. Like everything you're sitting here stating that she does, I've legit watched all of you do that to her. So
right. Like, I've seen people do it. I don't know if these people per se, but I've seen people do it too. Yeah.
Like, there's been a couple in there, not every single one of yous. But,
right. That's what I'm saying.
That have done exactly what they're bitching about her doing. They've done it. So I don't understand how that's any better. And like Rachey said, I think we should be allowed to like someone and not completely agree 100% with everything they do. Not all my friends agree with me, everything I do. And so.
Right.
So.
That's what I'm saying.
Why am I being attacked? Am I being bullied into like stop? Like I literally, people tried to bully me into not liking her.
Right.
Archives, do this, do that, see this, see that, and it's like honestly, everything she's told me, every person that she's told me to be wary of, legit, I can see why.
I've seen those too. Right, that's what I'm saying. I've seen the archives too.
I'm not going to mention names, but I've seen why.
That's what I'm saying. I see, Rach, do you believe in all her tales? I see all these, like, do you support this? Do you support that? I'm saying, I said it already. This is, probably a 4th time. I don't agree with everything. I don't agree with certain things that are said back and forth in the heat of the moment, or when somebody's angry, or, whatever the case is. They're
keep bringing up stupid shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't agree with all the stuff that goes back and forth. Again, I'm just not going to turn on that said person, because it's not my beef to be in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to see the chat here too.
Yeah, Angela said there is a mentality of you must pick a side. And that is what is absolutely, wait, let me go back.
Insane. Yeah, I agree with that.
Exactly.
I do agree with that. Remember, I said that to you, Nikki.
Yeah, and then this person, Nikki Rose, get along is because I'm crazy, or because Nikki is just like Trisha. That's why we get along, because I'm just like her.
No, that's not. And what
if I was?
That's not it. Well, no,
I don't think
it's not even that.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. If she said that, cancer's karma, I've never heard her say that. Someone in her chat once said something to that nature, and she just was like, that's his opinion, whatever. I've never personally heard her say
Yeah.
that. I've heard her repeat what people are saying in her chat.
Right.
And even if she
Shells
did, I
in
don't think
Ireland. Not exposing anyone.
she's
She's
apologized
making up
for anything.
slanderous
Anything that she
lies.
ever does that she knows is wrong, she apologizes for. And same with me. If I do something that I know is kind of messed up, I go out there and I say I'm sorry. You know, period, point blank. Like I did
Right.
with what's her name? Garbage bag.
Oh, Jesus.
Seriously,
That's
no,
and that gets bad too. Yeah.
I apologized to her and she's still C word, C word, B word, B word, C word, C word, B word. And I'm just like, wow, there's
Right.
to that one.
Well, I was just going to say that once you have said your piece and said sorry, I might have got my words confused or I got the wrong story. If somebody's going to keep like blah blah blah, then you just have to cut it off. And if that's happening with people with Trisha, then I would say the same thing. If you are looking for an apology from her and that's what you want from her and she's not thinking that she's sorry or she's not sorry, you can't force somebody to do that. You can't force an apology out of somebody. You just can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's not to say that she wasn't wrong in that situation. I'm not saying that either. I'm just simply making a point that you can't force somebody to do something that you desperately may want, or you may want them to stop
My
streaming. You might
hands
want
are
them
clean.
whatever.
I've never stated my hands were clean.
Who
Okay.
said
So
that?
this princess person. I have never once stated that my hands are clean. And then Mama 3 saying we're dummies. This is kind of why I really wanted it on my channel.
Okay, well then that's how she feels. I mean, there's people that probably think that
Because I would have
you
honestly
know
deleted,
it's the other
blocked
way.
all of you. She
No,
lied
let
on
them talk. Let them
she lied
talk.
on Fairy F-Tard as a predator. Okay, that is predatory behavior. If you go onto my channel and you start making your hateful, spewing your hate lies and your bullshit on my little daughter's videos, that is very predatory. That's preying. That's not okay to do. You don't do that. Period. I don't care. I don't care. You don't do that. You don't bring children into an adult thing. I have plenty of drama vlogs that she could have posted her hateful shit. No, she chose my daughter's video. You guys need to look at who you're following.
Yeah.
And I didn't say her name, so I'm not spouting any. I'm not saying names. F-Tard is my code name for that woman. She is an F-Tard.
Oh, jeez.
You better make
Well,
sure it's her, not a clone.
I don't even know. I didn't even know people could do that until not too long ago.
Give her anything. I'm not going to give her any views. Hell no. Miss F-Tard. How about pizza? How about pizza crust? Looks like a freaking dude. I'm sorry.
Where's
Pizza
that? Where?
crust. I don't care. She looks like a straight up dude. She probably does have to suck her boyfriend's dick every 5 minutes. He's a man. I don't doubt that. They have dirty mouths.
Well, let's
They
see.
have
I was
dirty.
gonna say, let's not even do that. Don't do that though. Let's go on to what we want to talk about. You know what I mean? Don't
Well, yeah,
don't let them make you feel bad. You know. No,
I
you
kind of
not
want to
bad though. Don't go ahead. Go ahead if you want to talk about it. Let's do it. Get it out, girl.
talk about it because you know what? They try to
Okay.
act all hard and big and bad, and then I got garbage bag on my ass constantly coming for me no matter where I am.
Well, see, yeah,
CUNT.
you probably have that because you make content. So yeah, that's not right. That's not right.
Really though? Come
Yeah,
on.
no. Yeah, no. There's no need for that. No
I'm
need
not.
for any.
I don't believe anything Trisha tell. I go off of what I experience. Okay, Cheshire. I'm not going off what Trisha. Trisha has her own thing. She has her own deal with people. What I'm talking about is experience from what I've experienced personally myself with these people. Pizza crust, I've not experienced anything with her, but I clicked on her videos and man, she's just an ugly person. She's so upset. She's so angry, so vile. And you guys compare me to like people like that? Really? That's who you support. If Trish is so bad, why are you supporting people that play dirty, that put out physical threats, talking like they're gonna hurt someone physically? That's disgusting. And you guys all support that. I don't sit there and follow you around in chats and be like, oh, you support this person or you support that person. I don't sit there and harass you and take screenshots of what you're saying. Why would I? Does that not make sense to you people? Or
Yeah, no.
is that just how
I would get upset too if people were doing that. See, I don't make content as of right now because I don't want this shit. And I will just block and delete. I don't care. Well, when I do decide to start something, I won't deal with people coming in there acting like a fucking idiot.
Well, bless. No, you have not personally blessed. I never said that you have come for me. Bless has not come for me personally.
No, I've never.
She did come into a chat of mine though, a chat because I actually was in her chat, and so she followed everyone over to my chat. And everyone's like, "Why do you like her? Why do you like her?" And I was taken back. You know, I was taken back to see Trisha's mods in her chat.
Oh yeah, that night I remember that. I remember that. But I think that they were just, from what I understand, they were just going on there to say their piece. But I was like, what the hell's going on here? What the hell are they doing up there? Like, I was actually shocked. You know what I mean? But
you know how they say that you should be able to go wherever you want. And that's true. That is true.
Right.
But this is a person that actually got her on Dr. Phil. Like, her actions were one of the main key points as to why she was accepted to Dr. Phil. And they used that clip. They used the whole, look, y'all, they used her clip on there.
Right. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I haven't even seen Blessed do anything or say anything after that whole incident is happening, but I could be wrong. But ever since that has happened, it kind of like.
Yeah, I don't watch.
I haven't seen that.
I don't watch her chat. But you wouldn't find me, because I am a true Trisha supporter, you would not find me in her chat. Reason being, she came to her vacation spot, though.
Right. Yeah, no, I said that I didn't agree with that. But I'm saying, from once that happened, like, no, I don't agree with that either. Remember I said that on Trisha's chat that one night. I said, I don't agree with anybody going anywhere.
So obviously, why am I going to be over there, like, chatting it up with her?
Yeah. No, I don't go in there and chat to anybody.
That's just me.
Right.
That's me, though. Like, I mean, anyone can go anywhere they want. That's just me. Like, why does everyone get all upset? She stays out of drama. I'm sure she does. I don't doubt that. Exactly, Nikki Rose's bunny.
I keep forgetting to look at the chat.
What I lie about now? What I lie about now?
Oh, you want me to type in the chat?
I don't know what the word stalker means. Type in chat. That's not true that she was at her vacation spot. Well, whatever. Okay, let's just go think she was going to go, what do you call it? She was going to go get a room for her or something. I don't know what I heard. But then just do that. Do your business. Do your business. Don't sit out and wait for someone. That is stalking. I'm sorry, Les. You've never done anything wrong to me as a person. I'm a Trisha supporter. I just don't agree with that. Had you done that to anybody else, I probably would feel the same. Like, even if it was someone I didn't support, I would still say that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't go in your chat. I don't know what you're about. So shut up. You're like someone in a cult, says Irish Mama 3.
Well, I was just going to say, like I told you the other day when I was talking to you about, doing this, I said, I'm honest. I do go into other people's chats. I mean, I do. I don't say anything because for fear that, it's going to be an attack session. But there are other people's, streams that I like to go in and listen to, as long as it's not this shit. When they're doing their regular content, I'm there. I'm in there. I like to listen. I like to watch. I like to, just be there. But as long as that, there's nothing like this going on now. There's several channels that there's nothing but just Trisha. The whole channel. It's nothing but her.
Yeah.
So I would like to see them do their
Something
own
different.
deal. Yeah, their own content. Like do your own thing. If you're going to have a channel, that's why I haven't started mine. I will eventually, but probably not anytime soon because of this crap. But I just I'm reading too. Are you scared to talk because TT will boot you from here? No, I'm not scared to talk. I'm talking. That's what I'm saying. This is all stuff that I had told Nikki the other day. I I'm telling you, I did that. I told her that I do go into other streams. There's nothing wrong with me going and watching other people's streams. I don't have a block on me that says I can't fucking do that. But I'm saying that I don't go in and start chatting with people because I'm not going to have it in a attack session. If they're just doing their regular content, I'm in there. Like I like watching other people's channels. What's wrong with that? It's like flipping the channel on TV.
Like that's how I was about I'm not gonna say the channel that I really liked was D Live. I'm not gonna say the name of it.
Yeah.
But there
Shells,
was a
I
line.
have never taken a screenshot, by the way. I don't do that. I'm not that person. I don't take screenshots. I don't do nothing like
I
that. So
don't.
sorry.
I see
Yeah.
someone crossing the line. Like the drama is great and all, but when there's a line that's crossed and I think someone should like say sorry, I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Like I really support Trisha. I wholeheartedly like her. I don't half like her, and then when she does something stupid or says something that I find kind of offensive, I'm gonna all of a sudden jump to the other side. I'm genuinely, I don't want to call it a fan, but I do like her a lot. I think she's funny. I
Right.
think she's got a lot to offer. And yeah, there's a dark side to her. There's a dark side to all of us. Like if you
So,
come for
right.
me, I'll come for you too. Like, and like, why is that so? See, like
Yeah. And
everyone.
I seen Melissa's wandering goat. No talk in someone's chat. She doesn't like it, and you'll get the same treatment Tad T got. That's not true either, because when Trisha was not getting along with Ron at the time at Stay Negative, I flat out told her that I still go over to his chat and I do participate in his chat. And I don't get treated like shit in that chat. And she knew it then. But, I guess they squashed their beef as of right now. But when they weren't talking, I was in there. I started with Ron before I went with anybody. He was the first person I actually started watching.
Well, Trisha was the first person I started watching before I knew about all this. Like, she was the one who actually made me watch all the like channels, that have their
Oh,
drama
okay.
thing, their drama game. I never knew about any of them until I
Yeah.
started watching
No.
Trisha.
Yeah. See, I started with Ron. He was the one that did it, and then he.
It's pretty funny,
And
actually.
yeah, I always enjoyed Ron's content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I said that other comment. I forget who said it, but they said, you don't say anything because you're gonna get booted from Trisha's thing, and that's not true. Because I had told her that I did talk to him even when she wasn't at that time. So wait, somebody said they keep avoiding this question. You go along with Trisha doxing. You both keep avoiding this question. No, I don't go. I don't go with anybody doxing. But why did she do that? That's what I would always want to know. Why did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Somebody just doesn't go doing that if they're not provoked to. Is how I feel.
Yeah. I feel that way too. I mean, I wouldn't, I can't with these people.
Like, I'm not going to get online and start doxing. So I didn't even know what the hell that was either, but now I do. I'm not going to get on and just put somebody's shit out there. Even if I was provoked, I don't do that stuff. But I'm saying somebody, huh?
Even if I didn't like them, I wouldn't do that. But if they did it to me,
oh yeah, that's different. That's what I'm saying.
she sticks up for herself all the time, Haley. Why can't she have a couple people for one stick up for her? That's my question to you. Regardless, it should never happen with us. Oh no. But hey, Princess, you're not. She's not. These people aren't going to get it. That's why there's no point to them. That's why I don't understand. You're not going to get me why I like her. I'm not going to get why you hate so badly.
Well, I was just going to say that this wasn't to change anybody's mind. It wasn't to change anybody's mind who already has their mind made up, because you're not going to do that. Just like nobody's going to change my mind or your mind unless that person's done something to me. This was just to let them know why we do like her. And it's not saying we support all of these individual things that people are pointing out. I said that from the beginning. I don't support every little thing that is being pointed out to me. That doesn't mean I'm going to not like the person.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I've seen a lot of people like I understand why someone got blocked. Mom keeps bringing up people being tossed aside. I understand why a lot of people get tossed aside. I don't sit there when Trisha's having a manic episode. I don't sit there and be like, you should do this, you should do that. You're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong. Obviously, that would probably get me booted, most likely. There's a time and a place where you bring certain things up to your friends. If you know your friend's having an episode, why the hell would you bring stuff up in the moment like that?
Right.
You know what I mean? I've seen too many of her so-called like supporters and friends do so much stuff that I'm questioned. I'm like, really? Like, I thought you liked her though. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand. My phone's about to die.
No, already?
Amen.
Plug it in.
It's repetitive. Dear Lord, I wish I was on this panel, says Angelo. None of you call her out. I call her out all the time. How do you know what my conversation?
I was just going to say that several times we have.
The kinds of conversations her and I have. I'm just curious.
And it's not so much calling out. I wouldn't call it calling out in a friendship. I would call it bringing it to their attention that that's how you feel about it. Again, I could go to her or to you or to anybody and say, oh man, dude, what are you doing? But that's not going to change that. It may be that person might be like, I don't fucking know. I'm doing it because of this or that. And then flip on you. You can only bring it to their attention. It's up to them to do what they're going to do. But again, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not just going to turn my back unless they do it to me. Now, if she cusses me out or does something to me personally, then yeah, I would have an issue. But
Irish Mom, it's weird
I don't.
Come onto my channel attacking me all the time for no reason, just because I like someone. That's what's weird to me. So that's weird to me. My thoughts on Carolina's. I'm not going to say her name. Honestly, I've had my own experiences with her that have made me feel that she's not necessarily like working with a full deck. She would not stop emailing me like obsessively saying that like I don't want to talk badly about any former wrenches, but in this case, she was like seriously believing that I was talking badly about her, and I never have. And this is not the first time she's ever said this. She goes on and on about it quite often, actually. She thinks I am having a problem with her. Almost. Sorry, I gotta get my charger. She thinks I have a problem with her, like on a bi-weekly basis. You know what I mean? And I've never said anything about her. I've never talked badly about her. It's just,
I don't even know that whole deal.
How many times can I tell somebody, hey, I'm not talking bad about you?
Remember I asked you that the other day. I was like, wait, what happened with that girl? What happened?
Yeah. I don't want to talk ill on her.
No.
But at the same time, like, I don't know about that one. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. Really? I told myself I would never talk about any of her former wrenches or current ones for that matter. But my phone's dying. So you're going to have to read the chat.
Oh, okay.
If anyone has a question.
That one I just saw. I just saw one. Nikki Rev, do you believe Mandy is running a drug ring and Marla tried to kidnap a baby?
Are you guys seriously asking that? Come on. Dude.
Like, I said in the beginning, there's probably shit that has been said on
shit alive, you guys. You keep shit alive.
there's
I'm not even
probably
going to
stuff that
answer.
has gone back and forth that people say about each, and it probably wouldn't necessarily be truth. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know what's
I don't
going on. I
know
have no idea what's going on with that.
except
You
for
know what I mean?
F-Tard. I don't like to use her name. F-Tard, Miss F-Tard, she has come from she has literally left negative comments on my child before she even had her channel. She was coming for me. I would be in commenting on a clip of Trisha or something, and she'd be on me. You're dumb, this, that, this, that. I mean, I don't have the screenshots. I'm not gonna I'm not that kind of person. She's been
So wait,
coming
let
for
me
me.
let me ask this too. Let me address this. Everybody's saying not funny, not funny, not funny, but I've seen a lot of people laugh at everything she's doing and saying too. Come on, guys, it goes both ways. You laugh at things that she does too. If she does or says something, or you guys are like, oh my god, it's so ridiculous. She's a fucking
She
joke.
was
She's
the
this, she's
first to
that.
start making fun of me, take my glasses on and off, and
It
I
goes back and forth.
I mean, those are reading glasses. I use them to read because I'm not reading anyone's chats right now. I don't have them on.
Yeah, you have to take them off. Yeah.
I've been accused of being a meth addict.
Oh no. Yeah. See.
Yeah, I've been told that I'm the ugliest YouTuber. I have caterpillars for eyebrows. I could keep going. People are hateful, and I understand that. I expected that with who I like. It's just unfortunate.
Izzy Bella just said words get said on both sides in the heat of the moment and take on a life of their own. And that's what I was just trying to say. Thank you. That's actually that sounds right. If you get upset, you're gonna say stupid shit. I can guarantee everybody has. I still do it till this day. If somebody pisses me off, I'm like, say you're driving and somebody cuts you off, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker, they're probably sitting there picking their ass or something. Who knows if they were, but I said it. Like, so if somebody heard me.
That's like some random ass person coming from the bushes. Do you really think that motherfucker's picking his ass?
Right. Right.
Stupid shit.
Right. It's because it's online. As soon as you type it or say it, it's out there. It's out there. And then everybody runs with it like, oh my God, she said this. Well, she probably really doesn't believe most of the shit that's been said, but they're pissed. They're pissed right then. And then there are things that probably are true. And we just don't know the details of it. I'm not in her exact life to know all these details of what is happening when I'm not on YouTube and I'm not on 24/7. So I don't know what goes on in her personal life, what kind of calls she gets, what kind of emails she gets. I don't know those things. I don't.
Well, in either way, I mean, honestly, there's no excusing anyone's bad behavior. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
including my. You guys should think that way about yourself.
Yeah. Let's see
Please
what else is here.
take that kind of mentality. Think about that for a minute. When you're sitting there spewing all this hate, all this bull, all this meanness and evilness, and think about that. You're doing the same thing. People, the things we do in the heat of the moment doesn't define who we are.
Right.
You all
Right.
need to stop. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty
Well,
of it.
that's what I was just saying. I'm guilty of saying shit too when I'm pissed. It's just online. Everybody sees it and hears it. That's why I don't really say it out online for everybody to see so that nobody can take it and rake me over the coals with it. You could say one little thing and it's gone. It just run. It's got to, it becomes something and it's like, oh my God, do you agree with this? Do you agree with that? She said this and she did this. Okay, I don't have control over said person. I can't do that. You know what I mean? I can't tell somebody what they can and can't do. I can't tell somebody who they like, who they don't like. I can't stop somebody from saying things that are going to hurt somebody's feelings. I can't. But
Yeah.
they're still not, like I said, I'm still their friend. I'm still going to be there for them if they should need me.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And again,
Let me see.
I'm gonna say I've never seen her do anything that wasn't just out of nowhere. Like it was provoked. You know what I mean? Like there's a reason behind her reaction. She doesn't just have reactions out of the blue. I've never seen that. Usually it's triggered. And you guys know how to trigger her, and you do it. And I like this new Trisha, that she's not really getting pulled into your bullshit. I think it's great.
Rennie said you don't have control over others, but you have control over who you support. Right. Right. I mean, that's a fair statement.
Someone.
Right.
And you're right. I support her. And
right. That's what I was just going to say. I still support her.
So you're going to sit there and talk shit on my daughter's channel, on my daughter's videos? Like you know what I mean? The kind of shit that I deal with from people. It's ridiculous. It's a joke.
Please answer at Nikki and Rachey. Hopi? Please answer what? What are we answering?
I don't know.
I'm looking.
I'm not even looking at the chat anymore.
I'm trying to see. Now it's all on me.
I know. I'm sorry. My phone's going to die if I don't keep it charged.
Let me see. It was a comment. Get over it. Shell said. Okay, well that's what we've been saying too. I mean, if something has happened from Trisha too, then people should get over it. Is that fair?
Yeah, I think that's
fair. What I'm saying? Like, if that's said to you, as far as what comment was made about your kid, get over it, was a comment, then her making a comment vocally or writing it and typing it is the same thing. Am I not right?
Let's address F-Tard's continuous putting my name out there, talking about me constantly. She puts my name in her titles of her videos. So I did drop that whole child thing. Okay, fine. Okay, what about that? What about her putting my name in the title of her videos? You don't see me say Miss F-Tard's Garden in my videos, do you? Hell no. Hell no. You don't see that, and you won't ever see that. This is the most you'll get from me. Calling her F-Tard. I've asked many people.
Type it again.
I've asked many of her friends to like tell her to stop, and she won't. And that's that. I've decided that she's not gonna stop. So every time I see her bring up my name, I'm gonna report it.
Carrie Sullivan, no one minds who you like, but how can you support the lies? Why not question her? We're not supporting lies. I don't know if there is a lie.
Question her. You know, what do you? Oh, that is so dumb. Like even that question, like I can't with this.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a lie. Do you know what I mean?
That's so stupid. It's pointless.
Angelo was wondering if he could come on.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, okay, I'll get him a link while you're talking.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm sorry. I've been dealing with like this whole like internet thing for the past 30, 45 minutes. So all of my brain and what energy that I had for this went to that.
Oh geez, you were trying to go live. It wasn't happening. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know how to do it.
It's probably good that Angelo does this, and you guys can continue it because my phone's gonna. Yeah.
Don't leave.
Why? Why? Oh. Okay. So.
Was that hubby?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this thing to take as long as it's taking, but I just want to know that I do support her, and I will support her.
Yeah.
And you know, she's not going to support any kind of angry comments that I make towards y'all when you piss me off. Vice versa. Like I mean, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and apologize to Pizza Crust. Apologize to Garbage Bag. Apologize to F-Tard. You know, like just stop.
Just stop it.
So they're not going to. Anyway.
Well, I always wait for that day too. Like everybody just to kind of like settle down, simmer down. Of course, little things are going to be still coming up because people are going to come into whether it be other people's chats or yours or Trisha's and say, what about this? What about that? Like it's happening here. And so then she has to address it because if she doesn't, they're going to say, well, she's not addressing what we're saying. So then she addresses it by not saying their name and calls whatever, nicknames that she wants to say. and then it blows into something else. Then people start up 5 more chats. Oh my God, she's talking about this person again. She's talking about them. She's talking about, but it's because people are asking her about it in the chat. They're
Yeah.
asking her about stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Out of 34 videos, your name, Nikki, is on only one.
See, there's still, but she mentions me in her, and I get notified. There's somebody telling me every time she says something about me, and then I go
Right.
check it, and it's true, and I'm like, God, really? I've just decided to drop it and let F Tard do her thing, and leave it alone because I'm done trying to get her to stop talking about me. It's not going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you dropped it and she dropped it, just see how that goes now.
She's not going to drop
No.
it, but that's okay. No. That is what it is, though. But I gotta go. I love you, Rachey. Thank you and Angela, thank you for joining. You guys have a good conversation. I'll be watching here shortly.
Thank you, Nikki. Sorry you had to go.
Take care of baby Goal. And I'm
Aw.
sorry that this took forever. And Kirsty, thank you
That's
for
okay.
It's okay.
just trying to help me, but
Nikki.
I just wasn't getting it, though. Angela,
That's
you're
okay.
awesome. And so are you, Kirsty. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye, Nikki. Is he on? Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Hi,
do the
Angelo.
whole mute and all that stuff so it doesn't do feedback.
Oh, long time no see.
How's everybody? So,
Good.
like, from my point of view, when in the very beginning, when I was first supporting Trisha, and for the record, I still do, I'll explain why I support everybody on streams personally and explain a little bit in detail on how my support works. So first, I've known Trisha since 2010 when we were having our issues. So I mean, at 7 years, I ain't gonna just abandon her just because she's taken wrenches away from people and muted people or banned people from commenting in her pages, because I don't work like that. I think that everybody should, within reason, and the key word there is within reason, be able to talk about anything with anyone in any stream. The moment it starts turning into hate, stalking, vulgarity, or about people's kids or drug habits or lack of drug habits or their
That's
sex
on both
partners.
sides too. And I'm like that on both sides. I do that with both sides. I don't stay in a chat no matter where it is. If I don't like what's happening, I just bump out, and I don't even say hi or bye or I'm leaving. I just get out. That's all.
And since I have a voice here and I haven't been muted or banned yet, I don't agree with everything that Trisha does. I don't agree with everything that Bless does. No offense, Bless. I don't agree with everything that everybody does. But if I have a problem on a personal level, I message them privately. I've messaged Sean. I've messaged Trisha. Sean is usually pretty much the only one that responds to me, or in this case, Christy today, as she did. But the fact of the matter is that we all doesn't want anyone to know the truth that she's been telling the truth about her. Doesn't want anyone who knows the truth about she. I have no idea that sentence is.
She said Trisha doesn't want anyone who knows the truth about, I guess, whatever she said or done, going on her stream to tell the truth about her.
Okay, so for the record, everybody, including me in the beginning, has said some pretty hateful shit about everybody else. I've stopped posting comments of hate to hate because I've seen the pattern that it doesn't solve a damn thing at all. I still listen.
Cheshire
For the
Cat,
record,
that's not true. I'm not, I'm a very empathetic person. So I'm not trying to fix somebody. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not an MD. I'm none of those things. I'm just saying that from what I said from the beginning, I'm sorry, Angelo, that I'm just not going to bash on her because other people are telling me things that I don't know if they're necessarily true. I mean, yeah, I could see screenshots that I don't do. I don't care about those things. I don't want to know about those things. I just want shit to be done. Like, just squash it.
Oh, I'm on that
Squash
page
it.
too. I mean, I can't trust anything that's copied and sent to anybody. I just can't, because I know how easy it is to fake Photoshop stuff. It's just, and that's from either side. I don't care what side of the fence you're on. Now, my comment is I like watching other streams, and that's probably why, I've been muted and or banned from commenting in Trisha's stream, which is fine. I get it. People have to work their stuff out. I get it. But there's some things that Bless does that I enjoy watching. There's some things that Tata does that I enjoy watching. I enjoy
I just
watching.
said that earlier.
Um,
There's places that
I
I
forget.
go, and
I'm gonna butcher her name, but Randy. I think I like some of her streams. I like
Princess
some of
Princess
B's.
Fortunate. Do you think it's okay that she says she fucked my husband? That's okay, huh? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It's
Is that
never
me, Kirsty?
okay.
Sorry. Is that
It's
my
never
microphone?
okay to say
Tell me,
anything bad
girl.
about somebody,
I
but
don't want to butt in.
unless
No,
the
it's okay.
bashing stops on both sides, and that's both sides, it's going to continue. But I think that there are people who feed both sides. Again, both sides. I think there are people on Trisha's side and people on everybody else's sides, plural, that feed this hate on both people. Because everybody knows what triggers Trisha. Everybody knows what triggers Sean. Everybody knows what triggers Rachey. Whatever. I'm sorry. Is that your name, Rachey?
Yep.
Rachey. Everybody knows what triggers Randy. Everybody knows what triggers Bless This Mess. Everybody knows what triggers Miss Fucking Wonderful. And they push those buttons because it creates this huge explosion of drama. And there's no getting away from it, because there are going to be people on every single stream that want to see that stuff happen. And I won't keep feeding it. I'm going to continue to support Trisha. I'm going to continue to watch other people's streams. And if that keeps me banned and muted, so be it. I don't care. But I enjoy when people do a stream and it's focused on the content of the stream, whether it's stuff that they get in the mail or stuff that they're sending out, or doing fundraiser drives like some of the shoot the shit people are. That stuff is stuff that I enjoy.
Me too. That's what I'm saying. I like going to those other channels when it's just their content. It's fun. I like being in there. I'll sit in there and listen the whole time,
And yes, other people
but
have
there
every
are
right in the
people.
world to make a stream defending against whatever accusation that they feel is wrong, whether it's made by Trisha, Sean, Tatted, myself. I don't really think I've made anything that's accused anybody of anything, though, other than I think everybody's guilty of it at some point or another, including myself,
I saw
of
one
sharing
person
hate.
today in particular, but I'm not going to say that person's name, but I don't remember seeing it that often, that was going into all these chats just saying stupid stuff. And I remember somebody actually saying it, like calling that person out, saying, "Are you just making this stuff up, or are you just?" And it was
I
actually
don't.
stuff that was being said about Trisha.
All right, so Bless, I don't have an explanation, to be honest with you. I haven't really been told why I've been blocked. I've gone to Randy and B's chat, and I made some comments because there were some things being said about one of the people in the chat, and I tried to explain it. And I was respectful, and they didn't ban me or mute me. They let me talk, but they really didn't address the elephant in the room, which was the question that I had and my explanation. I am blocked, Trish. No offense. I mean, none of my comments come through. It keeps erasing it automatically. So my wife was not blocked, and she could see that every comment I was making was not coming through. And it's fine. I get it. I cannot make Trisha not do what Trisha does. I comment privately to her to explain to her how to get through it. It might have been one of the new mods too. I'm not saying Trisha blocked me at all. I'm saying I am blocked on her streams. No, okay. Understand this. I am not saying Trisha blocked me. I am blocked on Trisha streams. If
It could
Trisha
have
herself
been
did
the
it,
other. It could have been that
if
other
Trisha
mod.
herself did it, odds are I would be blocked on her Facebook and her Twitter pages too, which I am not. So
Danny M. Trisha, would you be willing to call a truce and stop talking about each other on both sides, hon? I mean, that was nicely put. That was nice. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know their whole personal situation, what goes on off of here. Because I don't see the emails. I don't see messages that are being sent to her privately. I don't see those things. So I can't speak for that. If Trisha answers in the chat, she can, but I can't answer that one. I would
That's
like to
okay.
see both sides squashed, but I can't answer that because she may feel
Yeah.
some type of way, like maybe she
And
doesn't want to.
let me restate that. No matter how much we support Trisha, we can't make Trisha do anything. We can't make you guys and gals do anything. You're going to do what you're going to do regardless of the advice given to you. One of the comments I want to make here right now is that when I listen to Christy, no offense, Christy, I'm diming you out, and when I watch Christy, she is absolutely devoid of any connection to picking a side. She is very straight and narrow and right down the middle, and she says what it is and how it is. And that's how she moderates, and that's why she is a good moderator. There's an opinion that can be said without deleting the comments and banning the person, as long as those people remain respectful. And I think that that's the key for Christy. As long as you can be respectful, she's going to let you have a voice. Now, Christy can't make all the other mods do the same thing. So every single mod in Trisha's chat, or I don't know how many mods Bless has, but each person's going to have their mods that mod the way they want to mod, and there's nothing anybody can do about it.
Right.
To explain my support, here's what I mean by why I support Trisha. I support Trisha in the avenue that she's using to help heal herself. Is she always straight and narrow, and is it always conducive of a healing environment? No. But what kind of a friend would I be to Trisha and Sean if I just simply agreed with everything that they did and every reason behind what they do? I would be a horrible friend. That's not what a friend is. That's a yes man or a yes woman. And I don't want people like that. And they shouldn't want people like that. There should be a voice of reason in everybody's friendship circle that tells people, hey, and not in their streams. You got to message them, keep it private. If it doesn't work, then you just ignore it. You can't go to another stream and be like, well, now Trisha's doing this and Sean said this and Ricky said this and Riley said, because it doesn't work. It just creates the whole entire way.
Well, I agree with that.
I'm not saying that your channel's modded badly. I'm just saying every channel has mods, and each mod will mod differently based on whatever the head mod sets up. So I apologize if you took offense to my comment. The point is I go into other streams. I go into, when the whole thing with Tad had started. And by the way, I'm not gonna retract people's names. I mean, let's call it what it is. I go into Tatted's streams to listen to Tatted, and then I just didn't even know how to comment on it because I'm listening to it and I'm watching the chat go, and I'm I can't support this. This is just a bunch of hate. It's just gonna rehash another video from somebody else who's for Trisha, and another video for somebody else who's for Tatted, and then it starts the whole process all over again, and nothing gets solved. Nothing gets solved except a whole bunch of hate. And when you let hate, which is, by the way, the first emotion you fail to anger. The anger is a secondary emotion. Anger is the reaction you have to something else you have, whether it's hate, disappointment, betrayal. Betrayal is another primary emotion to another emotion. Then you go and do things unfiltered, and you don't think about it in advance. Is Trisha guilty of this? Girl, I love you, but yes. And she's not the only one.
But I'm saying that's everybody. Right. That's
exactly.
Everybody.
We're all
Everybody.
doing it. It's not solving anything.
No, it's not.
People just need to let everything go and move on with your lives and enjoy your streams and not be fearful that if you go into somebody else's stream that you're going to have this video made of you or this stigma about you. Oh, Pretty Bird Angela, you're part of the problem, not the solution. And victims are frustrated when that's the point. She's not the only victim. Everybody is a victim. But how each victim dictates their response is going to be vastly different.
I was just going to say something too, just to kind of fill in where Nikki left off, because I know that I had told her when we were prepping for doing this chat that we were kind of figuring out how we came across finding Trisha, and I think I told her before. I did not know any of this YouTube part existed. So to all the people that just came in or didn't get that part, I didn't know any of this stuff even existed. I just thought it was music, different clips, whatever you wanted to research. That was it.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I didn't know
I
about the streaming thing either.
Yeah, I originally started how I got to Trisha. I originally caught one of Stay Negative videos, which was doing like like a review and a video and like commentary, and it was funny. And I was watching him for the longest time. I still do. I think he's funny. Um, and then from him, he introduced me to Miss Fucking Wonderful because she was on his stream. And then I went to her channel, and that's when I saw Trisha up on Miss Fucking Wonderful's panel. That's how I saw Trisha. And then I went to start to watch her. And that's not to say, like I said earlier, that I don't watch other streams, because I do. I do enjoy other streams, like you said, Angela. I do like watching other streams. Trisha knows that. You know what I mean? She knows that we watch whoever we want to watch. I think what she got upset is when people go on to actually onto another panel and buddy up with somebody that they have themselves shit talked. Not that they're defending Trisha. I'm saying they might have jumped on the hate wagon at that time with her, um, and was talking shit. And then they're up on that panel. And then all of a sudden, those people squash their beef, but Trisha still is the bad guy in that situation. Do you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that could have been that person supporting Trisha at that time that jumped on the hate wagon, bashing on that person. Then they go to that other person and talk it out. And then she's left hanging in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But my whole point of coming on here was just to let people know why I like her. Like you said, I support her having an outlet um, on YouTube. If there's something going on in her chat, in somebody else's chat, wherever it is, and they're going off and they're bashing, I bounce out. I get out because I don't agree with all that stuff. I don't agree with doxing people. I don't agree with slandering people. I don't agree with any of that stuff. Just because I support somebody having their right on YouTube doesn't mean I support what they do and say. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that I'm agreeing with any of those things. But like I said earlier, there had to have been something that kicked it off. People don't just act that way because they just don't like somebody out of nowhere. Something had to have happened, whether she started it or somebody else started it, and then it's a back and forth thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
What,
what I'm
she
saying.
doxed his home address?
I don't know.
Where?
She docked whose home address?
Ted's.
How'd she get it? Oh, probably from he sent her something in the mail.
I have seen everything, Pretty Bird. I have seen all the hate. I've seen it on both sides. Again, I'm saying I don't like certain things that are done on both sides, done on her side, done on other people's side. It's not the right thing to do, doxing. Whether you know what I'm saying, I don't agree with it. I think that's what people are.
I'm new to that term doxing. I'm beginning to understand what it is, and no, nobody should dox anybody, regardless. I mean, my address is out in the open, so I don't really care, and so is my information. I don't really care. See, I think that's the key to it for where I stand. I don't really care what people say about me. Don't really care what people do to me. What I care about is the ability for people to have a voice, just like I am right now. And thank you, Christy and Rachey, for letting me speak. It doesn't mean that I agree with everything. I need you guys to understand this. I don't agree with everything that Trisha does or says. I don't agree with everything that Sean does or says. I don't agree with everything Bless does or says. I don't agree with everything, but I still care about them as people, as individuals, and I will tell them what I agree with and what I do agree with.
Right. Right.
I can't make them do anything. They're individuals who have their own ability to stop the madness if they choose to. That's on her and him to do. The reality of it is that the more you do it, the more you feed it, and the more the process keeps going.
Yeah, Shells just said, Rachey, one day she will shit on you like she has
It's
everyone
not my
else.
stream,
You're blind
so
sheeple who haven't
I
bothered
don't
to look at
need to
hardcore
say
proof.
anything. But I didn't see your question, Irish.
I'm not I'm not a sheep either. I don't just blindly follow. I watch a lot of people, so that's not true.
And I watch a lot of people. I mean, I don't know if people have seen me. There's a lot of stuff in Randy and B's streams that I enjoy. I don't know who Remy is. I think they have a stream. I don't think I've been to it though, not yet. There's stuff in.
They have good streams. I enjoy their streams. That's
I
what I'm
don't think.
saying. I like their stuff when they're
Yeah,
not worrying about this, and I understand they're doing it because they're defending themselves too. Everybody does their platform because they're defending themselves. I get it. I
it's
get
not that
all that.
it's not that I have a backbone, bless. It's that I enjoy some of the things that you do. I really do, and I don't think there should be anything wrong with that. I enjoy some of the streams when Trisha's focused. Get this, when she's focused and she's not talking about anybody, she's just doing a makeup video or talking about her store. I think that she comes out beautiful. The moment we change the feed to focus on somebody that did something, it goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and if we can just remain focused, that's the way it should be. You know, I wish I could explain where I was, 2 weeks ago versus where I am today. Even after everything that's happened, I went back to church, guys. I mean, that's a huge thing. There's a positive to be gotten out of this, but we're focusing on just the negatives. Somebody got something out of everything here on a positive side, not just the negative side.
What did she just say? What did you just say?
What did who just say?
Rachey.
I have no idea. She's not going to block me for voicing my opinion. I didn't say nothing bad about her, so I just ignored that. I didn't
Oh.
pay attention. They're like, oh, what she just said, Trisha's going to block her, but it's not because she knows how I feel about her. So it's fine. I just
But
ignored
and
it.
that's the thing. I didn't get a chance to say anything. People automatically assumed that since everything went down, I don't care about wrenches, by the way. I didn't even really know how to use mine. Christy was like twice as fast as I was, so I just gave up. But the concept that I would just turn my back on her is ridiculous. It's just not going to happen. Does it mean that I'm not going to still message her when I see something that she shouldn't do? No, I'm still going to send those messages. I don't get any responses from Trisha 90% of the time that I send a message, but Sean is usually pretty good at responding. And if you're polite and respectful to Sean, he's polite and respectful right back. I had a really great conversation with Sean. I'm still watching Trisha's videos. I mean, every time I comment, nothing comes through, which is fine. My wife can comment, that's fine. But I'm still going to go into other people's streams. So if she wants to keep me blocked, or if one of her mods that supports her like 100% with, no reasonable ability to divide and look at the situation, that's fine too. But it's not going to stop me from looking at other people's videos. I enjoy the content when the content is focused on whatever the videos happens to be about. You know,
Melissa is wandering. Go. Okay, so all of us here just stop all the negative talk and just ignore it. I don't talk negatively about people. I just don't. I don't do that. So, because I don't even have a channel to do that. And even when I am in a chat, I don't say nasty things about people. You know what I mean? Will I giggle and laugh if somebody's being goofy or saying some shit that's funny? Then yeah, I'll put LOL or you're a trip or something like that. But I won't be nasty. But I don't. Um, I don't
And
agree with doing
Christy, you
anything
made
bad.
a great point. Yeah, as soon as somebody doxes somebody, yeah, it's going to be done back. Again, I don't know exactly everything that doxing entails, but I've looked a little bit into it, and I honestly, I don't care if somebody doxes me. I mean, I have the ability to protect myself and my family. That's all that matters to me. If somebody feels the need that they have to, give out information to me that I haven't already given out myself, that's whatever floats their boat. If I let it get to me, I'm gonna start making videos just like some of these other people, and I don't want to be like that. I want my videos to actually focus on actually helping people. My very first video I make was how to deal with haters, and I ended up taking my own advice and doing it that way. So nothing anybody writes bothers me. That's the key. I don't let it get to me. You can't let it get to you. It's a bunch of people behind a keyboard and a monitor.
I see. I have to start reading the chat because I keep not reading it.
I don't know what
I'm
I'm
sorry.
typing. Like, Nikki, record a video if you want to get out why you support her. Because doing a live stream, if you read in the comments, you're never going to get a positive, not on this subject.
Somebody made a video why they support her. I won't mention his name.
You.
There you go. And I let people make comments, but as soon as it turned to hate, I deleted them. There's no point in keeping the hate. There is no point. And Trisha might be upset with me that I'm saying it like this, but what type of friend would I be if I didn't see both sides of the coin? I can't be a yes person. I have to show her just as much as I'm showing the people that hate, dislike, or do whatever they do to her, both sides. Trish, you shouldn't do this. It's not good. Or Sean, this is what's going on in your chat and you should probably look into it. These are the things that I've been doing on the side. But I don't put it into the chat. That's the key. Person, when people say, well, she doesn't have, a mental illness, she doesn't have it. Well, guess what? She does. I know she does because I have it, so I see. The difference is I have developed tools over time through therapy and through help to be able to use the tools that I've learned to evaluate the situation from a perspective of what would I do if this was me, or what would this person do if I did this to them, and then I can look at it objectively and go, here, this is what you, Trisha, love you, but you haven't developed that skill set yet, and you need to, because if you haven't developed that skill set, if you haven't developed that ability to let stuff go, the hate will always be the consuming force behind everything you do. And I love you because when you focus on the stuff that you enjoy, your streams are fantastic. And when you look at some of these other streams and you look at when they're focused, like I said, Bless, when you do your videos, a lot of your videos are great. I love them. But the moment it switches to something else, it becomes off topic. And you're only hurting yourself in the end because it's going to create another video for something else. And I enjoy watching those other videos, and I'm not going to stop watching those videos. And if that keeps me blocked or unblocked or banned, or so be it. But I will not let somebody tell me who I can and can't be friends with. I don't work like that.
I don't think anybody does, do they? I mean, I don't think anybody wants to be told who they can talk to,
I think that that's the perception that sometimes is given. And it's given not through people just verbally saying it, but by the actions taken by the persons.
And that was another thing I was just going to address to somebody. I forget where it just went, but it was asking about Marla and her beef. That's not my beef. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I know their situation and how they go back and forth at each other, but I'm saying I can't make it stop. I'm not going to jump ship either. That's what I'm trying to say. She's still a person that I choose to support having a channel, a way to get her point of view out. a way to do what she's doing. Do I want it in the drama? Hell no, nobody does. I mean, people do like it here and there. I'm not going to lie. People like drama and shit going on. Not this far off YouTube. Should it ever go off YouTube? Never. I don't feel that. No, I don't agree with any of that stuff. I'm saying, um, I don't get into each personal and take a side. I don't take a side because I don't know what's happening off of here. Once we get off of here and they're having their own issues, whether it be legally, not legally, I don't know those things and I don't want to know those things. That's what I'm saying. Do I support anybody doxing? No. But if somebody did it to me, I probably would do it back. If somebody called me names, I probably would say it back because I'd be pissed. You're just going to react to stuff that's coming at you too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's stuff that, that she has done first to somebody. Has there ever been, and I've ever seen it? No, I can't recall. I can't recall anybody showing me that somebody said, look, she did this to me out of nowhere. And here's the proof. Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like nothing started it or provoked it. Here's the proof of it just coming out of nowhere.
Wouldn't it be good if Trisha and Marla could talk together?
I said that a while back to her, but she was not fond of that idea.
Oh.
But I did say that. Remember? I think you were there, or maybe you weren't. Maybe that's probably why you don't remember. But I did bring it up to her, and she wasn't happy. But hopefully, maybe one day that would be good.
I mean, it definitely needs to happen. I think everybody needs to. I think there should be a stream where it's just an epic.
Okay, she said hell no.
Well, that's what I said. I remember saying it to her, but I was just going to say that too.
But
Sometimes,
Trisha, there definitely needs to be an epic stream where everybody just hashes everything out. But it would need at least 4 moderators in the stream itself, and at least 10 moderators in the chat in order to keep some semblance of
why? They're just words.
Well, I was just going to say, sometimes even in real life, you've got, tongue-tied. There's sometimes where situations have been pushed to the point of no return where people don't make up. And that's okay too. That's okay too.
No. I see.
No.
Yeah, that's okay too.
Sean, I'll tell you, the way we handled it in the military is you go out to the wood line, you get your ass beat, or you beat somebody else's ass, and then you come back and you're friends again. This is just the way life was.
Yeah,
and it was so much easier. Yeah, you squash it. You end it. And it'll never end if somebody's not willing to just ignore everything and move on with their lives. It'll never end. And it'll never end with me because I'm still going to continue to watch Bless This Mess. I'm still going to continue to watch Randy. I'm still going to continue to watch Miss Fucking Wonderful because I like their streams just like I like Trisha's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I enjoy their streams. I think they're interesting. It's caused me to come out of my shell and kind of start doing videos on how to help people either with service animals or disability laws or
Wait, Rennie,
like
big
that.
clap. Right. Rennie's saying clap for Trisha's maturity, but they're calling her names in the chat. So how's she not going to say something back? Do you know what I'm saying? If she's being called trashy and this and that, then how's she not supposed to say something back? And then she's, saying, "Oh, you're not classy." I get it.
It's really hard. It's really hard. In the beginning when I was supporting her, I had people, telling me I'm brainwashed and all this shit. You just got to ignore it, man. They're just trying to get you. They're trying to see if they can get you to hate just like them or dislike just like them. And it's not going to work on me anymore. In the beginning, like I said, it did. I mean, Bless can correct me if I'm wrong or Randy. I went into their streams and I, made comments about some of the stuff they said, or I've gone into Trisha's posted streams where they've made comments and I've posted some pretty nasty, evil shit.
Angelo, why do you know Trisha?
I know Trisha because she contacted us out of the blue and started asking us how she can help with our dog, or my son's dog, get into schools. I've known that there's been videos that she's done that aren't exactly the most flattering. I've known that there have been videos made about her that haven't been the most flattering, but I didn't look at those things. Um, and even if I did watch them, it's still not going to change my view on it. She stepped into a situation she knew nothing about to lend a hand. And that's important to me as a person and an eventual friend that she and Sean became. That doesn't mean, and Trisha will tell you, Trisha, I've told you things that you've done and said that I don't agree with, haven't I? And you've kept me as a friend. At least, I mean, I'm not blocked on any of the other stuff, just the YouTube streams. But I'm a fair guy. I'm really a fair guy.
They have
And
unblocked you.
oh, thank you. I'm a fair guy because I think everybody needs a voice, and everybody has a different way of how they deal with stuff. I've met people like Trisha along my life, both in the military and out of the military, and a lot of what she is reactionary because she has, and this is honesty, Trisha, she has not developed the tools that she needs in order to not allow that stuff to affect her. And I'll be honest with you, it's hard. It's really hard to ignore people when they're mean and angry to you. And whether or not she brought it upon herself from the very beginning or continues to fuel it towards the middle and the end as what we're at now is irrelevant. Until you enjoy the ability to ignore these people, you will continue to fuel the cycle of hate on both sides. And I don't say it's not hate because I've seen that come up in the chat. This is simply hate. It's hate for one another that's fueling this. And I'm not going to allow myself to fall into that realm because I just don't I just too much energy to hate somebody. It really is.
It's easy to get off the fucking internet. Well, maybe she doesn't want to. I mean, that's the bottom line. People want her to get off the internet. Why? Because you don't like her. That's okay not to like her. And I know people are going to say the same thing again, like, oh, here goes the same saying. If you don't like her, don't watch. I mean, what else can you say? I don't go into people's chats and sit there and watch the whole thing if I don't like them or I don't like what they're saying or I don't like what they're doing. I'll go in there and be like, what the hell is this shit? I don't like this. And I pop out. Same thing I said earlier. If something's being said in these other streams that I do like, that I go into, that I don't agree with,
Angela,
I pop
you're
out.
kind of muted.
Wait, why did you have to tell somebody my name is Angelo?
Because I wanted to know who they were talking about.
Who are they talking? Who's who talking about? I can't. Even
Someone
with slow
said
chat, this thing is hard to follow.
someone said something, and I didn't know who they were on about. And then
Oh,
they
okay.
said the dude. So then I told them your name so they could use your name next time.
Well, if they can call me asshole for all I care, it doesn't faze me either way.
And I still wouldn't know who they were talking about.
That's true.
Who was suicidal?
I agree with Bless, what she just said. Use energy for good, stop with the negative. I agree with that. I do.
100%. But even as her friends and her as her moms, we cannot make her do anything that Trisha doesn't want to do herself. Somebody has to put the foot forward
Agree to
start the process
disagree.
of healing.
Yeah, Kirsty, I agree with that too. Agree to disagree. You know?
Maybe Trisha should answer these questions.
She's not ready for it, Christy, to be honest with you. I love her, but I know what she can handle and what she can't handle. And that's the part that hurts me the most, is that she thinks that I would just turn on her. But I'm honest, and that's the key. I'm honest about it. She's not ready to deal with any of this. I love her, but she's not ready. Sean doesn't enable shit. Let me explain to you something about being a soldier, okay? Because this is very, very close to me. We don't fucking abandon our people. That's her. That's his wife. And nothing you say will change his opinion of her, no
I was
matter
just
what.
going to say that. I was going to say, I would hope that my husband, no matter what I was doing, he would tell me behind closed doors what he didn't like
And he
and
does
didn't
do
agree
that. And
with. Right.
he sometimes does it live too. He's like,
That's
come
what I'm
on,
saying.
hon, get off. You got to get off. Because he understands. But ultimately, he is still her husband. And he will stand by his woman. And my wife would beat the living shit out of me if I did that to her.
Yep.
My wife is a Southern girl, so she got me beat no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. I would think that he would tell me, and he does, not around other people. That would be like me going to an event or going to a family member's house for something, a holiday, and me saying or doing something inappropriate, and then he pull me aside and say, you better just calm it down, or don't say that, or I didn't think that was right, but not do it in front of people.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that he does do those things. I don't think that he's not doing it because, like you said, there's been several times where he'd say on there, like, okay, stop that now, or don't say that, or just drop it. And she has. I've seen that. I've seen her stop.
I think Ricky should be left alone.
Yes, 100%. I think anybody that's thought about suicide, and as a survivor and a former runner of a suicide prevention program, nobody who's ever contemplated it or considered it should be talked about ever in any negative manner by any side. I don't know who that person is, to be honest with you.
Wait, is Nikki okay?
Who?
Nikki?
What about her? Where?
I don't know. I seen somebody said, why is she having a toilet meltdown or something? I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
Somebody said Nikki
What's a
Rev is
toilet?
live having a meltdown.
No, she's
Why?
not. And come on, mine.
She was fine when she left here.
I don't have no notification of that.
Me either.
No, I didn't get that notification either.
Okay, so I'm going to address a quick question here, or not even a question, a statement. Robin Beats. Well, anybody who may be suicidal probably shouldn't be on social media. Incorrect. Anybody
Well,
that's
he's
suicidal and thinking
left.
suicide should reach out to as many people as they can. First of all. If you're contemplating suicide, by all means, reach out to me. Reach out to my wife, and we'll do what we can. But nobody should ever be at the point where they feel like the answer is to leave this world, because everybody has value. Everybody.
Oh, while we're here, I just want to say that I was watching that Uber Goober lady, and there was someone in there, and
I saw that too.
yeah, I mean, I didn't dare comment because there's loads of people in there, and I thought I'd get jumped on, but that was really sweet of her what she was doing. So I just
Me
wanted
too.
to say that. I didn't dare say it though.
Me too. I
Who?
felt the same way. I was in Uber Goober. She was having a chat right before we went live here.
Goober.
Yeah, she's a very sweet lady too. I mean, again,
I'm sorry,
she's never done
I don't know who
anything
that
to
is.
me. I know that she doesn't like Trisha, but whenever that's being talked about, I pop out of there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't get involved in that stuff. I'm not gonna get in that either. But I did see that too, what Kirsty just said, and I felt so bad, but she was really trying to help. I hope that she did.
I never comment in any of the other people's streams. The only reason I commented in one of them is because I clicked on it and I wasn't aware, and somebody said, someone said something and they were like and talk or something, and it fripped me. And that's the only stream I've ever commented on the other side.
You've commented in my streams.
You're not on the other side.
Sorry,
What?
guys.
I mean, people that don't like Trisha.
Oh no. No, I mean mine are focused on things that I really think that people need. help with. And suicide is definitely a topic that needs to be discussed, but it's extremely hard for some people. And the thing about it is when you open up like that, to have somebody take it and use it as a weapon to emotionally and psychologically scar you. I don't care who you are, you shouldn't do that. It doesn't help anybody heal ever. Even slow chat, I am trying hard to follow the chat, but it's extremely difficult.
It is. I was away from it just for a second. I was pouring something to drink, so I didn't want to make a loud noise with all this stupid ice. But I seen a couple comments go by like, "Don't be afraid to comment." But it's not so much being afraid as it is. I just don't feel like getting jumped on. I really don't. I want to enjoy what I'm listening to or watching at the time, and that's it. You know what I mean? So if I'm in, somebody else's chat and I'm enjoying what they're doing and what they're their content that they're having, I'll either put it on while I'm doing the dishes or doing whatever, and I'll just watch it and, listen and laugh along. Or if it's a serious, content, then I'll listen. But I really don't comment because I don't want to get attacked. Like, oh, here comes, Trisha's ass lickers or something like that. Because,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm not an
Yeah.
ass licker. I just go, I like her just like I like many people. That's all I'm saying. And I see a couple people saying that won't happen. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I just like coming on YouTube to enjoy people's content. That's it. And I like her too.
All right,
And like I
so
said, if there's something
to answer
going on that
Shell's
I don't
question,
like,
how can you sit there supporting someone who incited so much hate against someone that he started getting death threats and became suicidal because of it? The same way I support the same people that say the same thing to Trisha, who tell her she needs to kill herself, slit her throat, die, jump off a bridge. Same way. Doesn't mean I agree with what they're saying, but they have good content at times.
Being on both sides.
It's not that hard to compare apples and oranges and pears and cherries, Everybody's guilty of doing something that they shouldn't have been doing.
right. No, I
Everybody,
agree with that.
everybody, listen to this. Everybody is guilty of doing something they shouldn't be doing. But we cannot make you, her, or they change what they are doing unless they want to. But as a friend, you have to be there for them because at some point they're going to fall and somebody needs to be there to catch. No one tells Trisha to kill herself. That is pure BS. I can bring you up her videos where people are saying that left and right under her chat screen. So don't tell me that I haven't seen it. Just as guilty as Trisha is of inciting the kind of shit that she incites, I'm not going to pick a side and tell you that both sides are free of any malice here. So don't fucking come at me and tell me that nobody's said that to her because they have. And the response that somebody's going to make to something like that is going to be exactly what she does. But that's what these people want, isn't it? They want to have that response from her.
I do agree. Some people will do that too. And we've told her that in the chat before. There'll be people coming in there and say something purposely to provoke a reaction. And we're in there going, Trisha, just don't just let it go. Just don't
ignore
say.
Trisha,
And then
ignore them, Trisha. Let the moms do their jobs. Ignore them, Trisha. Ignore them,
and
Trisha.
recently she has been doing that. Now I'm not saying she's 100% healed because nobody is. But I mean, recently, as opposed to a few months ago when I used to watch her, she never let one thing go by. Now I've seen her look at, a couple things that have hateful come in and she'll just be like, oh, get out of here. And she'll block.
That's not her karma.
I don't know what was said there. So.
To Princess.
Oh, okay. I just don't want people getting the wrong idea about where I'm coming from. I don't want to speak for you guys because, but what I was saying on here is, there's things that both sides say that I don't agree with. And I know we've said this a million times, but I still am going to be a supporter of her having a voice, her saying, kind of what she wants to say if she's rebuttaling on somebody. Is it nice things on both sides? Not always.
I've answered Princess's
But I'm going to be
question
a friend. I'm going to be a
numerous
friend.
times, by the way, and it's not the answer that she or he wants. So whatever. I mean, it's not going to change my answer. Exactly. Bless answered it yet again. I cannot make Trisha do anything that Trisha does not want to do. Thank you, Bless, for answering yet again the same question that I've answered. None of us here can, not even
Diane,
Christy.
I don't take sides. I'm stating what was said, what I read all the time. Like, oh, this one has a side, this one has a side. I don't take sides. I'm trying to speak to all sides, is what I'm saying. Anybody who feels they've been hurt by Trisha, and anybody who Trisha feels has hurt her. That's what I'm saying about sides. All sides of the puzzle here, all pieces of the puzzle. I don't um I just don't support a lot of things that many people do. And on the other hand, I like a lot of things that she does, and I like a lot of things that other people do too. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm not gonna, be there for her if she needs some support when she's going through something. That's all.
Yeah, people have said that TT should kill herself. I can't tell you who the people are. I've gone in and when I was a mod and deleted comments both from her live chat and her YouTube comment section. And I've also responded to some of them prior to trying to do a different change on this and coming at it from a place of the heart versus anger. And I felt better about myself doing it that way versus just lashing out at people, because I found that lashing out creates the mess that we see today
Ashley
right here.
said, "Now tell us why you like her. That's the real puzzle." I like her for when I first went in there, she welcomed me. I didn't go in there
Ashley.
nasty. You know what I mean? I didn't go in there nasty because of, things people were saying in that chat that first day. I just sat there quiet for a little while and then I said hi. And then I liked her because she was being goofy that day. She
Yeah, the
wasn't talking about
goofiness.
anybody. Yeah, she was just
I
being
like the
silly.
goofiness.
Yeah, she was like making faces and doing this and doing that. Do I know at that time if she was making fun of anybody? I have no idea because I didn't know anything at that time. But with that very first initial thing, I liked her being silly. She was doing these, dancing around and then dropping shit on the floor in the bathroom and falling off the chair. I mean, it was just funny. She was just funny that way and still does do that sometimes. Like she'll get into goofy character and then people are like, "You're making fun of so and so with putting those things in your teeth." She's not. She's not. She's just putting them in there and talking, and she does that Eileen Warnos thing. That's funny to me.
I
Like
don't
just
even know
her,
who that is.
huh?
I don't even know who that is.
Oh, sorry. It was that lady that they put to death or something. But I don't know. I forget what she did, but somebody had made a comment that she looked like her a while back. So she does impressions of her. It was funny. So
Is
that's
it?
why I like her.
How do you know that, Trisha?
And a while back, I know that maybe Kirsty might remember this. She, before she changed over the channel this last time when it was just Truthfully Trisha, she actually got into a really deep discussion about how she grew up and things that she had went through, and then we were all participating in stuff that we were dealing with and putting. And it was very, I don't know, it was just very comforting to know other people were going through stuff that may not have been exactly the same, but you could relate to and that I liked too. But there's, like I said, there's going to be things that I don't like, and I just don't stay in the chat. I'll pop out, and then I'll come back into anybody else's channel and see what they're doing. That's all.
I'm not sure when I came along.
What does that say? Change yourself to be positive. Another panel. Part of being in front is questioning them when they're being nasty. And that's what we're saying, Cheshire. We have done that. We have said, like, just ignore that. Just bypass that. Don't Don't feed into that when they're just trolls or whatever. But like I said, you can't stop somebody if they do want to say something back. You can only say, fuck them, don't pay attention to that. They're just somebody coming in here trying to rile you up. But I'm thinking that there has to be, I know that there has to be shit that she deals with when we're not on YouTube. You know what I mean? When we're not here.
I can't make anybody do anything. And I'm still going to enjoy the other streams I go to.
I hope Nikki's okay. I seen somebody saying that she's upset, but I hope she's okay.
And she has no reason to be upset. Nobody said anything or did anything to her, at least in this. I mean, if you're trying to follow chat, I don't know if you can see anything, but there's, fucking answer me, fucking this, fucking that. And
no, I didn't see that.
I don't know even how to answer that. Bless This Mess has been very respectful, and I've been responding to her when I can. And like I said, I enjoy watching her streams. I enjoy watching Randy's streams. And I went into that stream, and there were people in her chat telling them to block me. Block, that's one of her mods. That's one of her mods. That's Jigger's mods. Jigger.
Yeah, I don't like that name either. Nobody would like being called names like that.
On the record, they did not block me. They let me speak. Now, I didn't get to a specific reason I was there, which was to talk about an event that had occurred and set the record straight, but they didn't allow me to do that, which is fine. It's their stream. Just like this is, Rachey and Nikki stream, and I got permission to come on and give my side of it. But I like their streams when they're focused. I like what they're focused on. I think they're interesting people. And it's sort of like being part of somebody's life without actually being in their life, It's kind of odd to explain.
Right. Kaylee, that's what I'm saying. She said, how about the names like Humpty Dumpty? No, it's not nice to call anybody names. I'm saying, though, that's a product of people going back and forth with saying things back and forth. You know what I mean? Somebody calls you a name, you're going to make up a name, call them a name, and it's going to go on and on. And then somebody else is going to hear it that's not a part of it, let's say, but they like that person. And they're going to go, what? She called you a what? Oh, well, fuck her. Now here's her nickname. And then that person jumps in. And it's just a continued cycle.
Sorry, but if somebody's, I know it's a little off topic, but I see Randy's got truffles. And if she's not sharing, I'm very disappointed because it happens to be my favorite snack.
What's bashing, though? I don't know what's bashing. What does Donna Marie? She said, Kirsty and Rachey, Nikki Rev's not happy with how you did this.
What?
She said it was a bashing stream. Nobody's bashing her. Yeah, but nobody was.
It would
nobody
still
on
be
this panel is bashing Trisha.
No, they're having an argument in the chat here and there, but nobody's.
Part of this stream was yours too, and then when you left, it became whatever.
It's still not bashing Trisha. It's explaining our point of view of why we support her. I cannot make the people in the chat. I can't make the people in the chat do anything. I can't make Princess stop commenting, all caps and swearing. I can't make anybody do anything. That's my point. I cannot make anybody do anything.
Why would she say that?
I don't know. I'm not going to say anything until I hear from her, but I don't know.
And if she's on about what's in the chat, at the end of the day, the chat isn't.
Oh, here we go. She's in here. She said, that's why I said I'm not going to pay attention until I hear from her. She said, I never said it was. Yeah.
Don't let people twist it around. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no invitation to anybody else's stream, so I will not be on anybody else's streams.
If you want to come back in, you just click the link again.
Unless they specifically invite me, I have no reason to. I want them to focus on their streams. See, that's the key. I want them to focus on their streams. Randy should not be about Trisha. Trisha should not be about Randy. Miss Bless should not be about Miss fucking Wonderful. Everybody should be focused on their own streams about what they're doing and why they're doing it. That's how you move forward. I know it's a lot for some people. And
what's wrong with Princess? Why is Princess saying she's about to lose it?
I don't know. She's been going crazy this whole time.
Read the fucking chat.
We're just
I
trying
think
to
it's
talk normal. I mean, I'm
She's
not going
doing
to
it
sit
to me
here.
right fucking now. What?
Yeah. I'm not going to start cursing people out in the chat and, because nobody said anything
I
nasty.
don't know who
They
Arlene
just want
is.
answers to whatever they're
Stop
saying.
talking about me and my husband. Right, and I already said to her, how do you know it's her? So don't sit there shouting at me. I've already asked her about it. For God's sake.
I think it's something to do with basically Trisha saying that she's the lady that's been emailing her.
Yes, and I already said to her. I already said to Trisha, how do you know that Princess is this Arlene person?
I have no idea.
Nikki,
I don't
honey,
have access
it
to her.
is positive, Nikki. It is. We're not saying anything negative about Trisha. Us up here. We're not, you know that. I'm saying, oh, she was crying. Well, don't cry.
Yeah, somebody
We're
left a
just,
nasty comment on one of Nikki Reb's videos, and I went and fucking sorted it out too. I'm like, what is wrong with people? If you don't like, and Christy said it best, if you don't like what's going on and you don't support it, get out. There's no point in staying there. You're only gonna build your own anger and ego to want to respond. There's no point
right,
to it. Let it
I
go.
don't agree with doxing.
Oh hell no,
right. The
no.
whole thing was to agree to disagree. If you can't come to where one person's not going to change their mind, the other person, that's not why I came here. It was not to change people's minds. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just was wanting to say my side of why I like her. That's all I was doing. And to let people know that I don't support certain things, like you just said, Kirsty and Angela agreed. Like, I don't support doxing on any side. But if somebody did it to me, I can't say I wouldn't do it back because I'd be like, what the fuck? Why'd you do that to me?
Thank you,
You know what
Randy.
I mean? So,
I appreciate it, Randy.
I already said that it wasn't her karma. I've already said to Trish, how do you know that Princess is that person? Meaning you don't know that it is. So what is her point?
It's more of a suspicion, most likely. Unless she
Right,
has,
yeah.
unless she has a way of matching IP addresses. I mean, you can go into just to give you a little idea of my background. You know, I have a master's in applied sciences, so you can go into an email and open up the content, and you can do what's called inspect, and you can find the IP addresses, and then you can go on an IP finder, and you can basically backward log the information to the server that it originated from, and then that server can then give you an idea of the roundabout location of where the email came from. So you can narrow it down to about 100 house block, because they're all usually have the same IP with the last three digits being different to separate them, just so you know. And Trisha says she told her, so there you go.
You
But
got a screenshot of it?
because my wife and I have received some pretty interesting emails just to be safe, you know, and I can trace the IP address to almost to the owner. I mean, there's some some information that's still security blocked.
You know, Trisha, this is your chance now to start showing people some proof, and they might start, because I had sent it to you.
well, I would say this. How come whoever she has a beef with personally,
Last night.
one-on-one, why don't she just handle it with those one-on-one people? Why is there other people jumping
Because
in and doing it? I'm not
you
going to
have
jump
to
in.
want to, Rick. Both sides have to want to end it.
No, I'm not saying Trisha and the person that she's doing. I'm saying if Trisha, let's say, has a problem with one particular person. I know there's a couple that have a problem. I'm saying, for example, has a problem with one person. Why doesn't her and that person have their beef and try to squash it, or not squash it if they don't want to? How come there's other people that are jumping in and fighting too? Do you know what I'm saying? That it has nothing to do with. Just like I'm not going to go fighting with somebody that it's not my beef. I'm not going to go fight them.
That's the key. I'm not gonna go after anybody that Trisha dislikes either. I mean, there's no point to it.
Carrie, why go live instead of going to someone privately? I guess because sometimes that's what YouTubers do. That's what I'm saying. I don't do videos as of right now, but maybe there's some things that people just feel like they want more people to know right at that moment because it's
I
already out
haven't
there to
got
a lot of
nothing
people. I don't know.
about.
I don't know.
Oh, thanks, Randy. I appreciate that. I'm fair is what it is. I understand people are upset with Trisha and what she does. I get it. Don't think that I'm brainwashed into not thinking that what she does to an extent is wrong. I get it.
Not
But
from
I
last
cannot
night.
make her change.
I
Hell,
think that's
Christy
the
can't make her change.
misconception.
Christy is freaking far more level headed than I am, I'll be honest with you. She's fair and she's complete. But even Christy, right, Chris? You can't make Trisha do anything she doesn't want to do, correct?
Correct.
There
Stephanie,
you
I'm
go.
not making excuses.
Yes,
Have I made
Justin's
an
closet.
excuse?
Can you read me? Yes, I can read you. I don't know
I'm
what you mean
answering
by that.
Stephanie's question to me. She said, it seems like that and she said it nicely, that I'm making excuses for Trisha. When did I make an excuse for her?
Okay, here we go.
I haven't said any excuse for her. I haven't made any excuses for anything of what was said and done. I never said anything like that. I'm not defending any words. I'm not defending any actions. I'm not defending anything. I'm defending my right to like who I like. That's all I'm doing.
Bam. And you know, I'm sorry if this upsets you, Trisha, but I still love you and support you. And I know you don't like to hear how I do it, but that's, you know, I'm fair. I support you. I believe in what you're doing, and I believe that if you let this stuff go and move forward, you'll find that it's going to be a lot happier to do your streams. Let your mods do their jobs and take care of the crap in the chats and on your videos once they're posted, and move forward. Hell, look at how I'm saying it, and people still hate me and are pissed at me. Shit happens.
It's just crazy. It really is.
Right, I'm looking at all those things she sent me, and I can't find the word princess in any of them. So if
I
you want to
have heard
send me
everybody do
again,
that, though. I have heard everybody squash. They did it before live with everybody and say, we're not going to talk about it. But like I said, what happens is then a day or two will go by and then somebody will come in, whoever's chat, whether it be Trisha or somebody else's chat, and ask them about it. And then they respond to it. So it's up to whoever it is that's holding the stream not to respond, or when they do, they do. It's eventually, inevitably, it's going to keep coming up if people keep asking about it. So if that person can't agree to disagree and they don't, or they can agree to disagree and they don't like each other, then that's the way it's got to be. That's the way it's got to be. If you don't like somebody, you don't like them. That's the bottom line.
why are you asking me if I'm feeding into the madness? I've already said to her that
I'm trying to read it too.
there's no way that she can know it's her.
Good God, this is fast.
And it's on slow motion, slow mode too. They put it. I saw it come up. I did say that, Trisha. We've said that a million times. Stop watching if you don't like me. And I have heard people say that it's hard not to, which I agree with because it is entertaining. It's probably hard for them not to watch. But I don't hear you say names anymore. I don't hear you specifically say somebody's name. You know, I don't know what to say about that. Like I said, that's something you got to ask her. I'm just telling you why I like her and why, as a person. That's it. I feel like a fucking broken record saying the same thing. I think everybody has lied and bullied everybody.
Okay, Pink. If I knew.
There's no, Justin. There's nothing wrong with that. I understand that there's a lot of anger between various parties, and it seems to some that when you go and support that person or watch that person stream, that you're condoning something that they've said or done. And again, that's not how I work. Um, I don't condone or support everything Bless This Mess does, but a lot of her streams are pretty good when when they're focused. I don't support a lot of the things that Randy says and does, but a lot of her streams are good. I get it.
Right, Lori, that's not my personal business because she said she won't use their names anymore, but there are older recorded videos where she did, and that's all the courts need. That's not my business. That's what I'm saying. That's something that goes on with her and whoever she has a beef with. That's not me. I'm just there to support if she wants her channel and she likes it, then that's what she's entitled to do, just like anybody else.
I probably will be blocked, Kelly or Callie or whatever. I don't,
You're not going to be blocked.
it probably will be. I don't care. It doesn't stop me from watching the videos. The key is I like to watch the videos. I mean, I like to watch the streams. I don't care. I don't need to comment in order to, to be able to do anything. I mean, I can make my own streams, and my streams are going to be focused on the contents of what I'm trying to talk about, which in some cases, it's going to be about depression. It's going to be about PTSD. It's going to be about stress. It's going to be about anger and hate and love and cherish. And it's going to be about different things that I think that people can get help from, and, I'll make sure that the chat is moderated to a point to keep the target of what the content is about.
Thank you, Stephanie.
I don't know how to slow it down. I don't know how I got there in the first place.
Justine, I didn't get a chance to defend myself either before I was blocked. And I don't care who did it. It doesn't matter to me. The fact is that you got to understand that with mental health issues, mental illness, PTSD, depression, bipolar, whatever it is, every person has a different way of how they deal with it. And this is how she does it. She doesn't know who she can trust, and I get it. I don't know who I can trust. I don't care if I know who I can trust. My message is still going to be on target about what my message is. There we go. You have an agenda, Angelo. What's my agenda? Let's hear it.
See, there was a good comment. Trisha, we love you. I mean, there's going to be good and bad in everything. You know what I mean? But it's not the point that I'm just going to say right now. It goes on all sides. There's people get ugly. People say things ugly all the time because you get pissed. You get pissed when somebody says shit about you, just like these other people that are hurting. They're getting pissed and they're saying shit too. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to say shit.
No, I want to know what Trisha believes my agenda is, because it's not going to change. It's not going to change my support of you, Trisha. Sorry.
Found it.
What's my agenda? You just said you have an agenda, Angelo.
There. Is Trisha still in here? Hello?
We're here.
Oh.
I seen you put the slow mode. That was good.
Yeah, I found it. Where's Angelo gone?
I'm right here.
We really are trying to see the comments, guys. We're Kirsty just put on even slower.
Is Trisha still in here?
I don't know. She said I have an agenda. I'm trying to see what she means by that. Because if I have an agenda, you want to know what the agenda is?
What, does Trisha want to come on?
And anybody can call me out on it. My agenda is for everybody to get the fuck along and let people do what they need to do.
Does Trisha want to come on? Someone said she did. I hate when I can't speak my piece.
That's your
I'm
channel,
sorry.
Chicky.
Christy, if I've done anything to offend you, I apologize, but I want to make sure that people understand if you think I have an agenda, my agenda is that everybody gets the fuck along. It's not that hard.
She said she tweeted you.
Oh, I'll just send her anyway.
For anybody saying that Nikki wants this to be about her, Nikki put this together, and Kirsty nice and gracefully had it on her panel because we couldn't get it on Nikki's. So Nikki was on here. But she had
Nikki,
a little girl.
just make a video. It's the only way you're gonna get a nice thingy out there without people putting comments to it. And then
Nikki, we told why we liked her, hon. We're saying why we liked her.
I still love and support her. I still love and support her. Period.
Hey, Trisha.
All right, look, I'm going to say this, and I appreciate what Nikki and Rachey and Kirsty are doing. Angela, what personal beef that has happened, that's something like your own advice and your words that we could have handled this offline. These haters are waiting and watching for you to say everything that is happening right now. And I support you and I appreciate you. I didn't block you. I would have told you if I blocked you. And it all goes back to, you see how the haters twist shit? Like the truffle lady that was just on here, just brought up, starting an argument, starting fight. Don't you get that, Angelo? You're just being played like everybody else. The difference between this and a game online is this is real life. These motherfuckers called my child's school, called the police on me, called the pizza on me multiple times, Angelo. This isn't a fucking joke. And every day, and I had someone follow me, the girl that, your personal relationships with these people are your business. But when she followed me to my hotel, and that's not stalking, all of these things, all of these people, they don't fucking know me. But you have hundreds of people saying, oh, we have lawsuits against Trisha. Bullshit. Bullshit. I didn't lead anybody to kill themselves. That's bullshit. I'm a person who wanted my own freaking channel.
Trish, show me where I've said anything negative about you.
I didn't say that you did. I said you have an agenda. You have your channel that you want to push. You have things that you want to talk about.
Yes.
So then do that then. That's cool. But I didn't block you. I did not block you.
I'm testing out the block and unblock feature, and a mod other than the super mod, which is the one with the crown, cannot block another mod.
Well, I don't even know why you're arguing with me about this. I didn't block you.
Which is fine. I'll take your word for it, but that doesn't change my support of you. That's the key that I'm trying to get the message across.
But do you not understand how ridiculous this sounds to the haters right now? This is like a freaking lynch mob. Nikki came in with the honest intention to start a chat with Rachey to talk about why they supported me. And then, Angelo, you're like, let me come in, let me come in, let me come in. And it's like, wait a second, let Nikki say what she wanted to say. Let Rachey say what they wanted to say. Why did you have to come in and cry about me blocking you? And you just said what you said. You just hypocrisized yourself.
Nikki left, so that was the end of her stream. So then it just became whatever.
But it was even before that, Kirsty. And last night I messaged you the info. I'm not doxing anybody. When they doxed me, I fight back and I'll keep fighting back. They had me up against the ropes and I fought fucking back. And if they don't like it, don't fucking watch and don't fuck with me. If you don't want to be doxxed, don't fucking dox me. I will fight fucking back. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave my family alone. What makes it right for them to call my daughter's school? What makes it right for them to follow me on vacation and live stream it? What makes it okay for them to say those words and bully me?
Nobody
It
should have
doesn't.
called your daughter's school.
Yeah, this is far beyond YouTube. So,
That's
Angelo,
what I said
hate
earlier.
to say
We
this.
didn't support that. We don't support. Remember, I told you that, Trisha. We don't support anything going offline, girl. We're
What?
nothing
Why are you standing there like that?
Yeah, YouTube shouldn't go offline. That's just
at all.
stupid.
Yeah.
So this is a drama channel that if you follow MFW, she said it like this: straight men should not be involved in chick drama. There are 3 men right here: my husband, Angelo, and the preacher imposter. Oh, I'm sorry, and the 4th. Maybe there's 5. But it bothers me. It's like, okay, I appreciate your support for me, but this wasn't the platform for it from what I understood it was. And then the whole thing about blocking, Angelo, why are y'all upset if I blocked you? Why are you going to bring it here? I didn't block you. But you want to listen to Bless because Bless knows everything. She knows everything.
To be honest with you, I tested it.
Bless got to do with
Tested it
it.
myself. As a mod, I can't block another mod.
You weren't the mod at the time.
I've tested
Because
it.
remember, wait, hold up, time out. Remember, I took the wrenches from everybody except 4 people. So one of the wrenches or 5 people, one of the wrenches blocked you. So you can't say that I did it because I didn't do it. And I didn't know that that was such a big deal.
I could care less who did it. It doesn't stop me. See, this is the key that you're missing. I still support, love, and care about you. I don't care what you think about it. When you ask me why I didn't take this to you privately, I think you're missing your Twitters and your Facebook messages because I have sent it to you.
Do you know how many hundreds of messages I have gotten? And I'm so sorry I didn't get to yours. Let's be honest here and tell the whole truth. I have not had any communication with you for quite a while till you found me back again.
Right.
And then
that is true.
That is true. So it doesn't make you any better or worse than anybody else. You don't know what has happened. You haven't been there throughout the whole time. You didn't see Bless follow me and live stream and leave her kids home alone so she could trigger me on vacation. Fuck that. No. So you sit there. Oh, you were there for Randy. You didn't hear the shit Randy talked about me because what did Nikki say? What did Nikki say when somebody that I followed committed suicide and Randy mocked me? But you're right there. You don't know the whole story, Angelo.
Okay, the only person I said that I support here is you, to be honest with you. I say I go into the other streams and listen.
But that's not the point. I saw the chat. I saw what Randy did when she twisted it. Oh, Angelo, she said you have an agenda. Randy, butt the fuck out. This does not have your name on it. This has nothing to do with you.
I saw you writing already.
No, what's bullshit is I get bullied on the daily. I fight back and then they cry because I bully back. I fight back and I will fight back.
But
and
that's what's happening. Like everybody's going backwards and forth, backwards and forth, backwards and forth.
I do my own thing. Hold on a minute. I respect you, but I'm going to say this. I do my own thing as I do. Then someone comes in and starts shit with me. I am not making somebody kill themselves. Oh, no, wait a minute. Who messaged me telling me all this other stuff? Who's doing it all? The haters, because they want to see us all react. Who told me that pizza crust moved into my next door apartment? Somebody did. Who's the common denominator in all of this? Think about that.
I've been saying that too. I've been saying that there's people that come in just to stir up the shit. There's going to be people that do that all the time, whether it be here, you know, on this channel or Trisha's channel or somebody else's channel. There's going to be people in there saying this and saying that. There's somebody, like I said earlier, that goes into everybody's chat, says some random shit about you that it's so retarded. I've never even heard it before. And somebody actually did call them out on it. They're like, why do you keep saying this stuff? Why are you saying
It
this?
is
It doesn't
bullshit.
even. Yeah, they're
It's
just
bullshit.
trying to stir it up more. You know what I mean? So.
You know, I'll be quite honest with you and everybody here. Do you know I would really like to be friends with Bless? Do you know that I think I understand her situation as a single mom of kids? I understand what it's like to go through that and not have friends. But there's never been a platform where I could actually discuss. I got
said that
followed.
earlier, Trisha.
I'm triggered.
I said earlier, as of that whole incident that happened back, with her coming to wherever and video and all that, I have not seen her say anything about you. I have.
No, I understand. But why couldn't it have been like, hey, Trisha, I think you're in Myrtle Beach. Can I reach out to you? Do you know how many people messaged me to tell me she was in the parking lot? Do you know what happened that day? Like how many people stirred that shit up? Tammy, Sully, William Palmer. I'll name drop them all. And Randy and B were right there egging them on. You want to know the real truth to all this? I'll tell you the real truth to all this. What I'm saying is the truth, and they don't fucking like it, and I know what's going on, and they're trying to silence me. Trisha shouldn't have a channel. I know the dirty shit that's going on.
So let me ask you point blank, Trisha, because nothing you say is going to change my mind. Do you think that I honestly would stop supporting you because of any of this? Seriously.
Diane, I'm not backtracking.
You. I don't know you.
I don't even know what you're saying, Diane.
You don't know
There's
me?
no
because that
backtracking.
Diane called me in March of last year when I called her out on her scams, when I called Kathy out on her scams, when I called Ricky out on his scams. What's the common denominator in all these stupid fucks? Think about them. They're fake GoFundMes. They fake cancer. I had the real deal. They couldn't produce the receipts that I have because mine's the truth.
See, now here, Rennie's saying back to Bless, don't fall for it, Bless. When Bless is putting hashtag we love Trisha. Now, if they wanted to squash their beef, Rennie, why are you stopping it?
Yeah, that's true.
That is the truth. They wanted to keep going.
That's the truth.
Marlis started when she messaged my husband. Marlis started when she messaged my daughter.
Yeah, why do people want to go, oh, no, don't do it, don't do it. Why not do it? Why not try to squash it? And then if something does happen, then Bless can say, okay, you were fucking right. Right.
Bingo.
Or Trisha can say you were fucking right.
Chance.
Exactly.
I know
when
what
you have others doing that, it's never going to stop when you have other people saying, nope, don't do it, don't do it.
Can I see the convo? Give me my computer, please.
But Trisha,
so I can read the.
Trisha, I don't.
But I apologize, Angelo. I apologize, Angelo, because I'm on fire right now.
I understand that, but I want you to understand that I love and support you. But what kind of a friend would I be to you if I told you that I supported everything you did and said?
But you don't know the whole story, dude.
Diane,
you don't know the whole story.
Diane
Paxton.
With her
Diane
lawsuits, it's freaking YouTube. Stop it with the lawsuits.
Her and Lori with the freaking lawsuits is bullshit. Because you know what the lawyer told me?
Listen, nobody else outside of YouTube cares about this bullshit. So what are you suing for? It's people just talking shit on the internet.
That's what that
She's been saying that for a year. She's been saying that for a year.
All right.
No, wait a minute here. And somebody who said, how can I stand there and watch my husband be talked to by Trisha like that? Let me tell you something. Trisha, I hope you know this. This is killing me to sit here on this fucking panel and watch people talk shit about you. I hope you guys know that we love you and care for you. This is driving me nuts.
All right, stop a second. This is what the haters want. So whatever me and Angelo have, we'll handle it outside of this stream. This isn't for the haters to watch.
This is what people want, Trisha. And I've sent message to Sean. Sean's the only one that's been responding to me. There are people in your trap that you think support you and are going behind your back and doing shit. And there's nothing I can do about it except stick to my own streams and focus on my own points. But people were asking, how is it I can support Trisha when she does this, when she does that, when she does this? Because I can't control you, Trisha. It's not my job to control you. You're going to do what you want to do, and I want you to do what you want to do. It doesn't mean I agree with everything. but I still love you and support you because you did something for my family. See, that's the key here. I know your heart, just like Tad had said. I know your heart because you came into a situation you knew nothing about with my family and helped us. I'm not going to turn my back.
Angelo, I'm sorry that I flew over the edge right now, but what these people are doing is beyond me, and I'm sorry I'm upsetting Nancy right now, but this is what the haters want. So am
She's super
I.
sensitive because she loves
So am
you.
I.
But here's the thing, Trisha, I didn't lie. I love you, but you don't have the tools that you need to deal with these haters, and you and I both know this.
But this is not for them to hear right now. This is not even the whole point of why Nikki, Rev, and Rachey made this. She wanted to talk about why they liked me.
Okay, that stream's over.
Understand.
Let me tell you why.
Well, then it should have started over. Then y'all
I don't need
should
to start over. I'll
have
just
started over because it's not fair to Nikki. It's not fair to Nikki right now.
Hold on, Trisha. I want you to hear this
Put the
message from
stream
my wife.
up.
Hear this message from my wife.
Do you know why I like you, Trisha? It's not just because you became on board and supported us with Andrew. Because I know the real Trisha. I dealt with Trisha. Trisha is very caring and very loving. Okay? So anybody who's gonna tell me anything different, they can kiss my ass, okay? Because you know what? I know the real Trisha. Trisha and I had many talks when she came on board for my son. And I saw Trisha fight not just for my child, but for others who were struggling and didn't ask for anything back in return, who helps the soldiers, who helps another woman who's, I can't remember if it was a water or electric that was being turned off in upstate New York, who she jumped on board right along with me without knowing this old woman and felt sorry for. So don't tell me that Trisha is some evil, horrible person when I know in my heart who Trisha is. And so anybody who wants to say something, you have something negative, send it to my ass because guess what? I'm not going to respond because you're not worth my fucking time of day.
Holy shit.
And
I don't
there you go.
upset so many people, Nat. I'm not here upsetting people. I've been trying to have this channel. No, I didn't hurt Nancy. I didn't do anything to Nancy.
She's not upset with you, Trisha. She's
I'm not
upset with the
upset.
people.
People in the chat say so.
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
We, you know what? It doesn't affect us, Trisha. What they say is what they say. Nothing we do will change their opinion. Nothing we do will change how people stream. Okay? But she's telling you she loves and supports you, and it hurts her to see the things that people say about you. But you got to look at it from both sides. I'm not going to lie to you. If we do the same thing back to them, we are no better. We are no better.
I did nothing to Ricky. I did nothing to Ricky, and they need to shut the fuck up about that.
Here's my other thing. Why isn't some of this being edited? Why isn't somebody taking all this horrible shit out of here? And Trisha did not upset me. Not one bit. You want to know who upset me? All these other freaking haters are in here running their mouths when they don't know the real deal. And they're making up their own shit. Get out of here. My son who has a disability has more ounce of loving kindness than half of these people I've seen on Facebook talking crap. Grow up.
And just for the record, I like Nikki Rev too. And I went and defended her when somebody made a nasty ass comment on her thing. And I did it politely. We're not going to be able to change the hate. And there is real hate on all sides from all chats. There's real hate. And until we put our foot down and stop it, Trisha,
it'll never stop, Angela, because they won't shut me off. That like Uber, she makes her hate videos, all of them there who make all these hate videos against me. I don't know what was going to be accomplished making this video or making this live stream. And it's absolute. You got Lori the pit bull there who claims lawsuits and all this stuff, but everything that she says is into evidence as well. So she's not innocent in any of this. And it's absolutely, you got. See, don't call Nancy names. You don't even know Nancy. There needs to be a mod in there. That is just so wrong.
I don't care. I just laugh at it. That's my wife. I love her. I don't care what anybody says about her. That's the thing. We've developed tools over our years of dealing with people when it comes to getting equal access for our children with disabilities, that nothing that anybody can say is not something I've heard before.
Well, no one invited you, Lori, so you can just go. She's the one who's one of the shit stirrers. I've had it.
But I wanted you to hear point blank, face to face. I mean, I know it's a bad way to do it, but I love and support you and Sean, and nothing's going to change that. I don't care how mad you get at me. I'm not going to stop being honest with you. You don't need that.
See,
You need
Artist
people who are going to be
needs to
honest.
stop her delusional shit. Artist is delusional. She started with Shar. She started all this shit with Shar. And now she's twisting it and twisting it. Now she's doing it again. She flips so much. I feel bad for what she did to Shar. And that Princess Fortunate, I have 100 emails of who she is. And so they dox me, I dox back. So all that bullshit, oh, Ricky's crying saying I told him to kill himself or he's going to kill himself for me. Bull fucking shit. He doesn't know what he said to me on video that hurt me and made me want to, no, don't even. That's bullshit.
That was the whole point I said earlier, that people say things back and forth, and it's going to happen. They're going to get pissed because they said something to you, you said something to them. It goes back and forth. So everybody has a right to defend themselves. That's what happens. You get pissed and you're going to say something back. So, I mean, that's how it happens. And then everybody's calling each other names. Right. That's what I'm saying. Then everybody's got nicknames for everybody. And, everybody does. I see everybody doing it.
Yeah, it's not even the nickname. I don't even want to say their name. I don't even want to say their name.
No, I'm saying what they were saying in the chat, like all these nasty nicknames. I said, well, they call you nicknames too. I mean, it goes back and forth. So.
They use the most racist of the names. No, I didn't dox myself. You have to make up fake names to go into a chat. You have to make up things. It is just so freaking sad. Nikki and anybody else can like me if they want to. So you're gonna threaten them. You're gonna get mad because somebody gave me a super chat. Please.
Is there anyone else who's neutral?
Rennie needs to get a life. She acted all nice on another person's stream going through a hard time, and then there she is right back at it. No, I'm not apologizing. I don't owe an apology for somebody who wished death on me. Fuck you. That's what you can get from me. Me slandering myself. Bull fucking shit.
And just to clarify, Trisha did not do this to my wife. My wife is very sensitive, and she reads a lot of comments, and they're very hurtful from both sides. But see,
Uber Fuber, you're making yourself feel important. Do you like making all those Truthfully Trisha videos? Please. I've got the proof, Arlene. Back the fuck off.
Trisha, stop reading the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, don't. See, I say the same thing that Sean says. Sean, I love you, man. You can't let them get to you. The moment you let them get to you, you lose target of what you do that is so beautiful and awesome. You hear me? You are a beautiful, awesome person that when you are focused on your streams, Trisha, they are phenomenal. You know that, right?
But it's all the time when I start my chat.
Okay, just
someone's got to come in and start something to twist me.
This wasn't, you were just supposed to listen to this.
She wanted to talk to Angela.
What's that?
You wanted to talk to Angela, didn't you?
Who did?
You did.
I said sent me the link.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to come and talk to Angela, didn't you?
I did. I want to clarify. I'm sorry if I sounded like a jerk. I'm sorry if it came out that way. I was upset seeing all this stuff. Like, you just got to the game, and when you're talking about Blessed and Randy and all this stuff, you don't know what's happened, dude. Over the edge with these people. What happened with the minister there, that freaking broke my heart because I trusted and believed. I didn't dox his address, man. I trusted and believed that person and his wife was real. They had something going. And look what happened.
I don't even know why I'm adding them because they're not going to delete it.
No, I'm not mad that Angelo likes anybody he wants to.
You've
Which y'all
got a
don't
wrench,
get.
Rachey, anyway.
What's Angelo's agenda? She already said what Angelo's agenda was, which was to make videos focusing on various ailments. She's already said it.
Yeah.
Don't try to
He don't
twist.
need
Don't
to
try to
be
twist
involved
words.
in this. Don't twist
But
my words. What I'm saying is he don't need to be involved in this hate.
but I'm not.
And
I love
stop
you. Ain't gonna change.
calling Nikki Rev names. Not fair is that when Nikki Rev came after me, when she supported me, all these people after her. So you named Wrench? Why is Tamara Wrench? I thought there were no wrenches in this chat.
I've gave to neutral. Well, they're not neutral, but
Oh,
Tamara's
she's not
okay.
neutral.
Yeah, but she's okay
that's
with
your
me.
set. Okay, she don't like me. She's made it clear. She said something pretty terrible about Nikki, and I don't appreciate that.
And she's already saying, how about just saying sorry without all the me? That's the mod.
Give Christy one.
Well, I'm definitely sorry if I've ever done something that.
She blocked me.
I'm out, man. I'm out. This is a shit show gone wrong. Not a shit show. Thank you, Nikki Reb. Thank you, Rachey. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you, Angelo, for whatever it is. But all the haters got in here. Now a hater has a wrench, and so
she's not a hater.
Oh, girl, she is. I've seen it. And I've heard what she said about Nikki, how her heart was broken and that she would have effed her if she didn't have a husband or something like that. I saw it.
How is that a hater?
Yeah.
That's a compliment.
She is. That's not a compliment. It sounded really downright disgusting the way that she was talking shit about me. You weren't there.
But what if a man had said it?
And Christy in the Carolinas needs to stop her shit. Her belly aching because she wasn't getting enough attention because I couldn't be spread everywhere. Stop that shit. Stop that shit talking about me. Shut up, Cheshire Cat. Go back to smoking your 2 cartons of cigarettes a day and leave me the fuck alone. Amanda Love, I know about your criminal past. You need to back off too. No, I'm fucking sick of it. Y'all have me up against the ropes. Fuck all of you.
Well, Christy has me blocked anyway, so.
And Lori can go fuck herself. I'm sick of this shit, her lawsuits. Kiss my ass with your stupid fake ass cis and deceased. You can't even spell it right. If you're going to email me some shit, use freaking spell check first, you dumb twat.
I'm not linking Christy in. She
no,
got
I'm not
me
saying
blocked
that.
on Twitter.
She's recording it. Lori, bitch, record it. You stupid dumb fuck. Use spell check when you send me online legal bullshit. Dumb fool. Yeah, I'll show you a knobhead liar. Bullshit.
God,
I've had it. I'm done. I'm out.
Did she go?
I didn't go.
Oh.
And I want you to stay.
Internet law shit. This internet lawyer shit.
Stop looking at the chat.
Oh, nobody's going anywhere.
I was just going to say, just look at us and talk to us, girl.
Stop looking at the chat.
Yeah, stop looking at the chat, man. I can't even keep up with it, and I put it on 10 seconds.
Who cares what they have to say? See, that's the thing. They think that they can turn me and my wife away from you as well. I'm telling you right now.
And they like seeing you this upset.
And look at Sean and ask Sean this question. What kind of friend would I be to you, Trisha, if I blindly agreed to everything you said and didn't tell you how I really felt? Doesn't mean I don't even support you.
Angela, what I'm saying is you didn't support me if you didn't know the whole picture. You didn't hear a lot of the stuff that happened, and so you just came onto the scene. You did not know what has happened the last year. I have dedicated my life to this. And you can be honest and say that. That's true. You didn't know what so-and-so did. You didn't know who these people are. I can rattle off 172 screen names right now. And you'll say, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I don't know everything. I don't know everything that you've done or they've done or anything. That doesn't change my love and support of you. How does that change me from supporting you?
That's what we were
Dedicate,
saying
okay.
this whole time, girl. We were saying it doesn't matter what has gone on with you guys. We know you've been hurt. We know other people have been hurt, but that doesn't change that we're going to still be a friend to you.
I'm not going to turn on you just because somebody said something you did. I'm not
See,
going to
now
turn
I'm
on
getting
you.
extorted. I'm getting extorted by Christy in the Carolinas, where she says I have every fucking phone call and text where you can see huge gaps of communication, lying ass. That's extortion. That's
Who gives a
extortion
shit
when
what
she's
they have?
threatening to. When
Who
she
gives a
was.
shit what they have?
Really? Who cares? She's not
Even
strong
if
enough.
even if
She's
she
weak.
does, it doesn't matter because I'm still going
You
to read it
trust
and go,
someone.
okay, that happened with you guys. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's still going to be me saying,
to
well,
prove
that
a
happened with
point.
her and Christy. That's not me.
It's to prove a point why you can't have friendships with people, because how many of them have said, oh, I'm your friend. You confide in them, and then they pull that shit on you.
Did you call Angela gay?
No.
Oh.
Why would I call him gay?
I don't know, I'm just
Who's
asking.
gay?
I'm just asking.
No.
Okay.
Why are you getting so upset with them? Upset with everyone. You need to stop, man. You're.
I'd make a
But
joke
you know
about that, but it'll be twisted. But anyways, I just want you to understand and hear me, Trisha, because I still think you don't think I do. I love and support you and Sean. It's not going to change. I don't care what anybody's done to anybody else. Doesn't mean I support everything that everybody's done, but I'm not going to lie to you and
No,
tell
this
you.
is like a public lynching. This is what it is. Now I know why I fucking get it.
Why do you just ignore the chat?
Don't.
There's going to be people coming
They
in here
just want
that are going
answers,
to,
and they just
right.
don't know. And until they get the answers they want, I guess they're never, ever, ever going to give up.
Oh,
Well, I
you hit
think
it on the head.
people need to stop attacking Nikki. She can like who she wants to like. And because if she likes me and everybody else, they need to back off of her.
Yeah, nobody should be attacked for who they like.
You know, Lori, you
You're still reading the chat.
Why can't she stop watching? Why can't she stop
Because
fucking
she
watching?
knows she's pissing you off. That's why. Because she knows she's making you melt down, and that's what they want to do.
Sean, nail on head.
Trisha,
The only
after this,
reason
I
they're
want
in
you to
there is
call
because
me.
they wanted you to get on this chat, could just keep picking and picking until you couldn't stay off the phone, until you told me that you were going to do it. And then you got on here, and then they brought it. They brought it right in here, all over you. And you're reading every single comment. And you're trying to argue with all of these people.
You're right.
And they're going to keep doing it.
Okay.
That's what they have inside of them.
Then I'm done.
One person said she's going to call out the lies. She said, one girl said, I'm going to call out the lies, Trisha, because you said I was needy. I call you needy all the time.
Welcome, Nikki.
That's what they want, Trisha. They want you to go and read every single freaking comment and melt down. Exactly. They want to accuse you of everything that's happened on social media is your fault. If there was an earthquake or a tsunami tonight, truthfully, Trisha caused it.
Exactly.
Amen.
Exactly, Sean.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Because she talked about freaking Poseidon's son or something, or she talked about, the queen of the ocean's kids.
We have neighbors. Hush.
Trisha,
I get
you're
it.
right. There are people in here who don't like you, who I've seen other threads, who even bash me for sticking up for you. And they have a wrench right now. And they really shouldn't have a wrench. So please call me later.
What?
Yeah, Kirsty, this isn't a fair fight if you've got, like,
Right.
you said no mods, but there are
Rachey
mods.
is a mod, okay?
Rachey is, yes. But you got Tamara and Ashley.
Tamara is my friend. She was my friend before you fell out.
But I don't care. Tamara was just back talking, Trish.
Right? She was my friend before they fell out. So
That's true.
Right, so there we go. And the other one, Ashley, right? What about her? Nothing. So, anything else? No?
I never said, Kirsty, I was her only friend. Oh my goodness. I get it. I get it. Angela, I get what you're saying. I get it. Rachey, I get what you're saying.
No, I want to hear that you truly understand it, because it's like it's going to be a never-ending thing, Trisha. It's going to be never-ending.
You don't have to.
What I'm saying is how I feel is I get it. I get it. And
I want you to continue to stream. I want you to continue to do the things that make you happy. I think they're great. I really do.
Look what Randy just said. See, she said, Trish and I go back and forth. I didn't think it was hatred was real. This isn't cool to me. I mean that. So
what started it all? Hold on. No.
No, I get it. I'm saying she's trying to just say this is, she knows that you guys have issues with each other.
No. It is not this. We're not here to squash this. This is not.
Oh my God, why? You don't have to be friends.
I'm not answering that.
Yeah, you don't have to be loving each other up, just not, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And I don't think that would be bad. Yeah, to not go after each other anymore. Just whatever. You just don't like each other and you're not going to. So I said earlier, some people are going to.
I've not. And that speaks for itself. I've not. I've said nothing about Randy. I've said nothing about B. I don't even know the latest drama that's going on in Beavis and Butthead Land. I'm done with that shit.
Trisha.
No,
Stop. If you're not ready to apologize,
I'm not apologizing.
If you're not ready to do it, that's fine. But then you don't have to go back at them.
All right, then. Let me just say this. It'll never happen. I will not apologize for standing up for myself and fighting back.
I said that earlier. I said some people are just not going to get an apology, and that's fine too. You just have to part ways and nobody speak on each end. That's the end of it. But you just are not going to like each other, and there's not going to be an apology. That's fine too.
I'm not going to apologize for fighting back. No one wins. No one wins. No one wins at all in this. See, like, look, why isn't Ahmad going after that?
Smiley can leave.
Why didn't Ahmad just say that? Why didn't Ahmad just delete that comment? That was disgusting.
What?
Yeah, that was pretty, that was a crazy comment.
That was...
Which one?
I don't even want to repeat it because it's disgusting.
Right, but I can't see it.
She can't see it.
Scroll up.
Scroll up, right, so I've got to read every comment.
Who said it, though? Just say that.
Yeah, who said it?
I think it got deleted.
I don't know.
What, it got deleted, did it?
It was Jack's Corhan.
He was saying nasty shit a while back, too.
Yeah, he said something real nasty that I saw
It said something pretty disgusting.
Yeah, I saw it earlier. I ignored it.
I can't see it.
So we go back. And if we go back, we go back. It's this cycle of, way back when Trisha was a troll. No, I wasn't a troll. Remember when she said I had a cell phone up my butt when I was in the hospital? Let's go back. And it's going back like two trailer park girls going around the outside. We're going around the outside like it's a damn hamster wheel. I'm stopping. I'm not saying another word. I'm done. So that's all that should be. That's it. It's squashed. It's done. I have nothing more to say.
Good enough.
About that.
Okay, so it's squashed then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, it's squashed. Sean, shut up.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, Sean and I are looking at it from a realistic point of view. So, I mean, it's just, it is what it is.
Well, drama is a very ugly thing. I don't feel good with myself. I don't feel good with myself calling someone names. I don't feel good fighting back. I don't feel good. And I'm not looking to get these people to be my friends.
No, McCall bites. McCall bites. I want to address McCall bites. Squash means an apology. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it means you're just going to agree to not get along and not talk about each other and not apologize either. You're just not going to do it anymore. You can't beg and force an apology out of somebody that doesn't want to. And Savage, by saying that, doesn't do anything.
There's garbage bag.
No. Don't even.
She couldn't get away.
Don't even say that back. Don't even say that back. She's showing what she's about. She's showing what she's about, and that's nasty. Nobody wants her to say she was nasty.
About her.
When she talks with that nasty, it's disgusting. It makes my stomach turn. I don't want to hear those words. The C word. I didn't know how much the C word was thrown around in my life until I saw YouTube. It's gross.
It really is.
Yeah. I don't think I would even use that word for anybody that I dislike, to be honest with you.
That's what we're trying to do, Lori. We're trying to show her that she doesn't have to respond, and she's doing it.
I do want to say this for the spirit of Thanksgiving. I want to thank Bless. I want to thank Bless for making me see
Savage.
something.
Goodbye, Savage. Go somewhere else, hon.
I want to work things out with Bless. Of all the people, I really would. Because I understand where she is coming from. And we never had a chance to talk about it because people wanted us to fight. They didn't want us to have peace. They didn't want us to work things out. I think my dog's trying to hump the other one. Stop it. She's someone who actually lives close by. Wouldn't people like to do collaborations? Wouldn't people like to build their channel on things that other people want to see? Mm-hmm. But the haters don't like that. They want us to fight. I don't want to fight with
So then Bless. You just get rid of the haters. Bless hasn't said nothing nasty in this chat at all so far. She's been trying to.
Bless hasn't said anything. I can't remember the last time she's actually said anything.
Nope. And I think either.
She's been very polite and cordial.
And I think that she got caught up in that gang of hate. And I see her true heart. I think she's just trying like everybody else. And she's got a platform that she could do that. And I don't want there to be any more drama between her and myself. I'd like the opportunity to work through it, and if at all possible, that would be a great gift to be her friend. Because that's what we need more in each other. We need more friends. We need more people to talk to. Ones that won't turn on each other. Ones that won't hurt each other. Mm-hmm. Sure, we've all made mistakes. And if I could go back, sure, I would change things. But you know what? It was also a setup. They set her up as much as I was set up. So she's not entirely 100% at fault.
Okay, now listen. Now, when you go away, yeah, and a couple of people stir up shit still, you can't then go back on the whole lot of people.
No.
Just because of a handful of people.
Right, because I get all these screenshots every morning. Trisha, did you see this?
Yep.
Trisha, did you see that?
Don't let it, girl.
Just ignore
That's
it.
what they do to you. I know they do that to you.
All designed to get you to set off, because there are some people, no matter who they are, a small group that want to feed this disaster of drama that goes on. And
she's still going about it on there.
Because they want to keep it going. That's their entertainment, Trisha. That's their entertainment.
Can Sean hear me, Trisha?
He can hear you.
Sean, make sure you give her a hug and a kiss from Nancy and I. Because, again,
that's their entertainment.
I'm not going to forget what you did for me. Ever.
There's people who don't want to see this. They don't want to see this squash. They're like, no.
Our family was beaten down, Trisha. Our family was beaten down when we were trying to get that stuff done. And you were a light in a bunch of darkness. So if I can be that light for you, I will. I understand it. I do. I understand that.
I'll say the other thing, not to interrupt, but my dog. What really upset me was, it was just a lot of it. It wasn't just one person that upset me. It was a bunch of people that was upsetting to me. That's why I think I flipped out more so than just one person. I don't think I would have flipped out losing the friendship of one person. It was like the magnitude of, this is why the friends that I did have that didn't have the good intentions, Nikki Rev has great intentions. So do all of you here. Those of you who actually say, hey, Trisha, I care. Thank you, Angelo. Thank you, Rachey. Thank you, Kirsty, for giving me the opportunity to talk through this. But the people that are in the chat, they just want to keep it going. They'll send the screenshots. They'll do this.
No, you've just agreed to squash it. So don't then now say the people in the chat want to keep it going, because then they're now going to talk back.
Exactly. They're just gonna keep slinging it, and there's gonna be people that hate the fact that you're calm right now and discussing this, but it's not gonna change the fact that you have real people who love and support you. That is not gonna change. But we're not gonna lie to you either, Trisha. And I don't think you want people like that. You don't want people just telling you yes, yes, yes.
No, I don't want that. I've never asked for that. And
I know you
I've
haven't.
apologized for things that I know if I make mistakes, but I'll tell you when being accused of something, it hurts. And when someone lashes out at me, it hurts. And I don't have the best coping skills. You're absolutely right.
See, and there's people saying nice stuff like "Happy Thanksgiving, Trisha." Love Trisha. Like people are saying nice things now.
It's not easy to build those coping skills either. I assure you, it took me years.
I flip out. I have a problem with that. I do take my medication, but it doesn't mean that it goes away.
Nope, it doesn't go away. It sticks with you. I know. That's the thing. That's how I know that you're real, Trisha. I know you're real because it takes somebody that's been there and has those issues to see it in other people. And I know what your heart is. I mean, I know it hurts to hear sometimes. I love you and I care about you. I love and care about Sean, my fellow battle buddy. It's not going to change. Nothing anybody does is going to make me hate somebody over something stupid. We all make mistakes. We're human beings. We're designed and flawed to make mistakes.
I have a dog that was trying to hump the other one. Sorry about that. These dogs get all horny when
the dogs are trying to squash it.
Stop it, you guys. What the hell?
Evidently.
But I want to take a moment and say thanks to Nikki Rev, because right now she needs us more than anything, because she is such a beautiful and kind and amazing person that has brought us all together right now. If it were not for her doing this, she said she wanted to do this with Rachey.
And Nikki, I'm sorry if this is skewed. I'm sorry, but I love and support you too, and I love what you've done here. And I hope you understand that this is truly about supporting Trisha. So your mission was accomplished, and I will defend you when somebody makes nasty comments. So it was easy for me to make a comment on your video. I don't want people spewing that kind of filth on other people.
And I appreciate the support from you guys, and I'm sorry for the things that I've said and done that some people don't agree with. I feel bad about it. Drama has hurt my family. Drama has hurt my friendships. It is not the direction I wanted to go with the channel. I'm not them. I'm not professional at drama. I don't do well with drama. But I don't react well when people hurt me, and I fight back. And Angela, what I heard from you was, and Rachey, what I heard from you was, and Kirsty, what I heard from you was, ignore it and don't fight back. But it hurts me. It gets me when they say stuff that's not true.
It's not don't fight back. It's you just if you hear something that's not true, just said out of the blue, not because of you saying something first or whatever. If you hear something or somebody's showing you screenshots, just take a moment just to sit with it for a little bit first. Just sit with it for a minute. Figure out and consider the source where it's coming from.
And you do fight back.
Why they're doing it.
When you're focused on what you want to accomplish, you are fighting back. It's just a different type of ammunition.
It just is all. It's all been so, and it won't. And they won't stop. They won't stop with what they've done. I won't apologize. See what someone keeps saying, I'm not apologizing to anybody else. I've apologized who I needed to.
You said it, a
And
generalized apology already. You said, I'm sorry for the things that I did or said when I was mad. That's it.
Exactly.
So
and what they
each person's
continue to
not going to
do.
get an individual, I'm so sorry, just stop. It's done.
This is not an apology stream to individual
No,
people. She
it's
said she
not.
apologizes for things she said in life. Boom, it's done. Let
It's
it
done.
go. If you can't let it go, that's not on Trisha. And it's not
Right.
on me. It's not
Exactly.
on Christy. And it's not on Rachey. It's not on Nikki Rev either. That's on you.
Trisha,
If you are too stubborn to let it go, then fuck off and go somewhere else. Because
Christy
we're not
wants to
advocating
know
Trisha stop doing
why
what she
you
did.
ended your year-long friendship.
When she started palling around with the person that hurt me the most off of YouTube.
So same as T.
Yeah,
Okay.
you knew what happened. I mean, it's not even that. You can like whoever you want to like. That is a completely different thing. When the stream is constantly, all right, Rachey, okay, let's make this case in point. When somebody starts talking shit about someone, you turn the channel. You don't stay and watch it. These
Bingo.
Right.
people stayed in it and participated in it and being involved in it. That one particular person, which all her streams are all about bashing me and Sean, talking about my teenage daughter. That's freaking gross. She can't ever do a video without talking about me. Look at him. Not a liar. It's the truth. If you loved me and cared about me, you wouldn't have said what you said to the person who you knew was tearing my family apart. So there, the end. I'm done. I will not speak about it anymore. I will not speak about that person who thinks she has control in my life.
Okay,
It's
stop.
done.
Okay, stop. Go. Done.
And here, I'm going to say one more thing. If you don't believe me that I'm done talking about this shit, if you see me talking about this shit, then unsubscribe or do whatever it is. Boycott. I don't know what the fuck it is, but I won't. I'm not going to do that.
Simply stop watching is I mean, it's not that hard to do.
But I'm going to stop streaming. I'm not going to do this anymore. I don't want drama anymore. I don't want this. And then Christy, she's really going off the rails right now, and she needs to stop. This needs to stop. All of it needs to stop. So it's not just me. They need to stop too.
Right.
But I know they won't, but I'm just saying.
Probably not, but your real friends are going to be there. And I'll still private message you, Trisha and Sean, when I think that you're giving them too much of a platform, because that's really what it is. Your stream gives them a platform if you acknowledge it.
Exactly.
It's never going to end. It only ends
That's true
when one
too.
person decides to ignore it.
I've heard several people go, wow, she gives me content for months. Well, if that's what you got for content, you need to look at yourself. Like that's all you have is content to talk about one person. Just say your piece. That if you hear something that she's said, that Trisha has said about you, say what you think is the other part of it, and then you drop it. But it goes on for hours, days, months. I mean, Jesus. And then it just keeps being brought back up. Like, what about this? What about that? Holy shit.
I'll say the same thing I said the last time, because I see people saying, are you going to unblock everybody? No, I don't think you should unblock anybody that adds no value to your life. Hear that. Repeat. Do not unblock anybody that adds no value to your life, because
But I think some people deserve another chance. Some people deserve another chance. If someone's going to give me another chance, what if I upset somebody and they thought, you know what, you're garbage, Trisha. Oh, wait a minute. I see you've changed. Your content is different.
Push
so.
Oh, repeat that again, Trisha, because I want to hear it, because it's coming from you. Say that again.
That
people
if
deserve a
I've
second
blocked
chance?
someone, that if I've blocked someone for being how they are, whatever, but if they honestly like the fact that I'm not participating in drama and are not bringing drama, then I'd like them to be in my corner. I'd like them to participate. It all started, you know when it all started, Angelo? It started because I had an opinion about Amy Slayton. That's when it started a year ago. I had
I'm afraid I don't know who that is.
no, I had a one day I turned on my camera and I went off. Then all of these people came after me, and all of these people, this was a year ago. Sean got 11 voicemails from this one woman who was friends with another woman who I actually, the more I look at, her name is Shar. She's actually a really good person outside of the drama part of it. I don't think she ever wanted real evil for me. She was just doing what she was asked. Amy asked her to defend her instead of fighting her own battle and responding. She started the drama. Well, I started it by having an opinion. Those that I've learned you're not allowed to have opinions. I participated in that. And Shar is a really good person. She had a really good stream. She got caught up with the wrong people. And I think she was innocent. I think she was used by Amy Slayton, and she was put in a bad position. And I'd love to be able to work things out with Shar and have real good live streams with her, because I think she's been gone for too long and her voice actually helps people. But we've made mistakes, and in the last year this is what's happened. And I didn't just pick on Amy. I had an opinion. And then she made that video, if y'all saw that, to get all of her people after me and the other stuff, which I'm not even going to get into, why I don't get into friendships. That's just rehashing old stuff. What I'm saying is I want to let go of the past. I want to move forward. I want to be done with it. And it was more upsetting with a lot of things that had happened. And I think that I can move forward if everybody else is willing to move forward with me. And then I have that batshit crazy Donna Geary that called me from Germany when I was having a manic moment up all night. Y'all heard that video. And then she twisted that shit out of control. I've got a grip. I've got a grip. I didn't lie. I was like everybody else.
Just don't reply
Don't even
to
pay
them.
attention. Yeah, just don't even pay attention. That's what they want. They want the defensiveness and go nuts and just, it's whatever. Those things you just got to learn to try and ignore. I know it's hard, but just try to bypass that. If they're going to talk to you and approach it in a kind manner and ask a question, that's fine. But if it's going to come out and be like, blah, 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 you this, you that, then just don't even pay attention.
And then some people get mad at me because I can't answer their emails fast enough. Do you know how many emails I got? And I'm not saying you, Angelo, or anybody else, but then I got this person here. I tried to support you and you ignored me. I didn't ignore anybody. Just you inboxed me, but I haven't gotten to all of what's in my inbox yet. One person, she's flooding me. I've had over 100 messages from this one woman. Anyway, I know this stream probably needs to be done, or with me anyway. And all I can say is here I am here now, and I can promise to try. I want to be in this drama rehab, because drama's like drugs, y'all. It's bad. And I don't like it. I don't like being high on drama all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like what people have done. I don't like what's continuing to be done. But what I can do is what Angelo had said. Just.
Why don't you go on a holiday and leave your phone at home?
Yeah, I don't know. Just can somebody give me 24 hours notice if they want to come visit me? Just do me that favor.
You might
Don't
not
let
want
me
to
find
listen.
out.
You might not
Well,
want to
if you
listen
don't take your phone, no one's going to know.
Apparently, I'm a control freak too. So there you go. My wife might have an argument against that because pretty much do what she says. But I'm a control freak. I'm trying to prove that people can stream whatever the hell they want to stream, and you can choose to watch or not watch those streams. It's really that simple.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try, and that's all I can do. And letting all the other stuff go.
That's
letting all the
good.
other stuff go.
That's awesome. I think that's
And
awesome.
let me just let me just entertain this one person and say this is all different. It's not just one community. We have our own channels. If you don't like it, just turn the channel.
Bingo.
That's it.
It's so simple, isn't it?
It's simple. If you don't like someone, you don't watch them. That's it. And so I'm done with the drama, and I'm gonna go, and I appreciate you all, and I do apologize for the way I came on here. When you replay this, you're gonna see Trisha.
Yeah, but then you'll also see when you calm down and you did the
Exactly.
good side of you come out. So they'll see it all.
Trisha,
good.
Trisha, Nancy wants you to call her though. She gave you her phone number, I think, if you ever
Yes,
want to
tell her I
talk.
will.
And Sean, hey brother, thank you guys for what you guys did for the USO. I want to touch on that too. I think that's awesome.
Hey, Angelo, fuck you, man.
Oh, well, don't even say that yet, because guess what? We didn't even get down to the USO today. When I called, they said that they didn't. Yeah, so I don't want to be
Kirsty.
accused of something I didn't do.
Tell
Kirsty,
Sean,
thanks
tell
again for
Sean,
doing this.
tell
For
Sean I
having
don't fuck
this.
officers, NCOs only.
Oh Lord, stop that. But
For
yeah.
hosting the
So
chat.
thank you,
Because I'm
Kirsty, for
gonna.
hosting.
Yeah, and thank you, Nikki, for put it together. I thought Nikki could
This is
stay
Nikki.
longer. I hope she's okay.
I want to give her a big hug and send her a lot of love, because she is
And
so
guess what,
freaking
too?
brave.
We can say thank you. I'm going to thank you to people in the chat that were respectful.
Yes.
That came just to hopefully try and get some kind of closure. If you didn't, I'm sorry, but we're trying to do what we can and be supportive and hopefully end some stuff,
Yes.
and just show support
So
for somebody as a friend. That's all.
positivity begins with us, and we'll be done with the negativity.
Yep.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy
For those that
Thanksgiving. I'm
celebrate it.
grateful.
I don't think the UK celebrates it like we do. I'm not sure though.
Thanks, y'all. I love you guys so much. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Stephanie.
Yeah.
Bye,
We have to
guys.
send them a
Bye,
bunch
everybody.
of
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.